At that thriller laugh. Good God. Incredible.
Good going, Miss
Hello,
Molly.
and welcome to another one Bites the Dice, Session 1. We are hopefully going to stay here on Twitch tonight. Sorry, the players, that was the first time they saw the intro video and are seeing Jeff's beautiful handiwork. So, yes, control yourselves. Get a hold of yourselves, all of you.
Can't make me.
This is amazing. This overlay.
So we're cobbling together some tech things. So hopefully we won't crash again. If it does, give us a few minutes and then meet us over on the Discord in the Game Time channel, the Quelmar Discord, and we'll pick it up there. It'll just be a little more low tech, but hopefully this stays. The Foundry map for y'all watching may be a little fuzzy tonight, and I apologize for that, but we're doing some workarounds. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking with us. And welcome to another one Bites the Dice, Quelmar's journey into the mists of Barovia. I am your Dungeon Master, Tyler, and I'm going to have my wonderful, fantastic Quelmar veteran players go around and introduce themselves and their characters, starting with Kelsey.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Winter Fatouine in this campaign here. I've been in Quelmar for a couple of years now, and I'm super excited for this campaign.
Liana.
Hello, my name is Liana. I will be playing the role of Willa. How did you say her last name? Did we change it?
Whatever way I said it, you're not supposed to say it that way.
Fashion.
There you go. It's not how you pronounce it, but it's okay.
It's fine.
We're going to do this every time.
Every time, and I am here to party.
Awesome. Nell.
That's it.
Hi, I'm Nell, and I am playing Lady Isadora Maria Ona Coletta Louise de Carlisle, and I'm very excited to be here.
And James.
I am Zoot.
Oh dear.
No, I am playing.
That's all he can say. That's it. This is really good role playing you're about to see.
No, I am the Wyvern-born Zoot Scytheman. Zoot is a disgraced soldier who lost his wings and his tail and everything that he thought made him a powerful warrior, and now he's in rehab.
Oh, are we saying our reasons for being here? I'm a gold digger. I'm looking for a rich husband.
Oh.
I'm here because I wanted to go to school and learn to be a better artificer.
Still here to party.
Willa is here to party. So, yeah, thank you, players. As we begin...
Yes.
I want to take us back to a clearing in the woods. And if you'll remember from sessions past, you found yourselves scrambling to escape an attack by multiple, well, you don't quite know what they were, but they were some sort of undead creature. Earlier in this same day, you'd been wandering around school, attending classes, and you had heard something about disappearing classmates, teachers. Something was wrong at the University of Zerneros. You had two faculty members, Jasper Talon and your advisor, Darwin, walk you through and escort you into these woods to investigate the disappearances of your faculty members and your classmates. the ghouls attacked, the undead attacked, and Darwin, who up until 5 minutes ago, you saw as a hyper enthusiastic yet kind of useless and dull-minded little gnomish man, showed you that he was something far more, and was able to teleport you and Professor Talon into the woods in which you currently find yourselves. The woods around you are crawling with a thick fog that covers everything at ground level. You can see maybe 20 yards ahead of you in every direction. And there is a path that leads through these woods. What do you do?
May I start by rolling a quick perception to see if I can see anything down the path?
Go ahead.
All right. Nine, I believe.
A 9?
Yes, that would be a 9, yes.
With a 9, I'll say you struggle to really discern anything specific in the mists. You do know that you are... You can't tell which direction you're headed, but you do know that there's an opening straight ahead of you. But nothing else specific.
I will turn to Darwin, and I'll reach into my own bag, and I'll pull out that map that I've been keeping with me to get around campus, because campuses are confusing. I'll say,
But which woods is this? Are we here? Are we here? There's tiny woods.
Darwin sort of looks up at you, and he's looking around and has a look of confusion on his face. And he responds, I saw this. I've been to these woods. I moved us farther down the continent, trying to get clear of wherever those undead creatures came from. But these are not the woods that I thought we were going to, and I can't say I've ever been here before.
So we're in uncharted territory.
You might say that, yes.
I did.
And Professor Talon sort of looks back over her shoulders and sort of looks at you and says, "Wait here, children. I will start forward and scout ahead and see if I can find anything." And she sort of walks ahead of you and then disappears into the mists.
Wait, shouldn't someone go with her?
I agree. We shouldn't split up.
Oh, I mean, Professor Talon is a skilled scout. She'll be able to handle herself.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Go for it.
I got a grand total of 13 plus 3, a 16.
16. He absolutely believes that Professor Talon is a skilled scout and should have no trouble navigating any situation that she finds herself in.
So, are we waiting here? We need to set up a patrol or a defensive formation, or are we studying right now? Is this a pop quiz kind of scenario? That would be a very cool pop quiz if that's what all of this was.
I think what's important now is that you four remain together. I will watch over you as best I can, but we should find some sort of way out of these woods. And you see that he begins to sort of walk ahead of you, and he tries to, those of you that were able to see the last time that he pulled you through that portal and landed you in these woods, he sort of used his staff and to sort of circle around and create basically a doorway in the ground for you to jump into. And you see him do that. He walks ahead of you a few paces and pulls out his staff and starts to circle it around and speak some words. Nothing happens, and you can tell by his sort of small, slight body language as he stands in front of you that he is getting frustrated and nervous at the same time.
I would like to twirl my parasol and then very neatly out the sword, the rapier inside the handle, just so that I'm a little more armed as we continue on our way.
Yeah, I'll take that cue. I'll make sure I've got my halberd as well.
I'm going to cling to Willa onto one of her arms and just hold tightly.
And we follow into the woods.
To grandmother's house.
We go.
Into the woods.
Perhaps you could sing for us, Winter. You could raise our spirits.
Yeah, Winter, why don't you give us a song?
No.
Winter's not the bard here.
I mean, you called me Winter. It's Willa.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Willa?
Mhm.
Willa, I'm going to remember that. Willa, perhaps you could
Willa.
sing and raise all of our spirits.
Yeah. Okay. We are in a place we don't know where we are. We're probably gonna die. You won't get very far.
Darwin sort of
we're
looks over his shoulder
gonna
and says, "No one is going to die, children."
I don't know. I'm sorry. This place is just not making me feel so inspired.
I thought it was beautiful. I was very impressed. The
Thanks.
rhyming on the spot, incredible.
I'm okay at what I do.
You are okay, and if you keep working,
Thank you.
that will be great.
Thank you.
You hear a rustling about 30 yards ahead of you in the woods, and Darwin sort of crouches low and puts a hand up behind for you to be quiet.
I'm sorry. Can I stop for 1 second? Am I supposed to be seeing something on the Foundry screen?
It's been
Like-
it's been on the pregame screen this entire
Okay.
time.
So it's not supposed. Okay, I'm not supposed to be seeing anything. Okay.
My bad, y'all.
Oh, are we? Is there a
There
thing?
you go.
Oh, there is a thing.
Oh my God.
See, the audience has been seeing it the whole time, and oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, sorry. In our
Quiet.
tech, see, Liana, this is brilliant. Yes, thank you.
Did we actually hear that grumble and roar that just happened?
Yes, and pay no attention to the hidden man in the middle of the map.
I
That's
don't
a-
see a hidden man.
Good. Okay.
There's a hidden man.
Great. Love it. Good. The audience can. It's fine. It's another one of our tech issues tonight. But so Darwin sort of holds up his hand and says, stay quiet, children, and takes a few steps forward.
21 years old. Hardly a child. I'm sick of being called that.
And Professor Talon sort of reappears in front of you in the woods. there's a road up ahead, and I think we can. I don't know where it goes, but there seems to be a path through the mists. The fog is so thick, 15 yards into the woods on either side, that I couldn't pass it. And every time I approached it to step further into it, something in me couldn't move any farther. So I suggest we stay on the road, stay away from the mists as best we can, and continue forward.
All right.
So we press on, children. And you
So we have no idea where we are.
I think that's what we're trying to discern.
So we have no idea.
Not at the moment, Winter.
Is this at least, do you think, where the other wizards of the school were taken? We came out here to save them.
I don't...
Yes, the other students!
I don't think so, Zoot. I think that this is somewhere new that I was just trying to take us farther into the continent to a nearby city that we could rest in and recover in. And
Okay, then take us somewhere else. Do it again.
I tried, Zoot, and it seems that I am unable to do so at the moment, and I'm not quite sure why.
Okay.
And Professor Talon sort of speaks up and says, I think the best thing we can do is stick to the road and move further and see if there are any homes or any towns, villages nearby that we can figure some of this out. We can ask for aid. We can ask where the hell we are. Will you come with us?
Yeah, of course.
As opposed to wandering off in these misty, scary woods by ourselves? Yes, gladly. Thank you for the invitation.
Honey?
I'm with you.
You move down the path further along into the woods. And you
Tyler, I will pick up some like dirt and rocks as we're walking.
Okay. Do you investigate them, or are you just picking them up to add to your inventory?
Just to add to my inventory.
Okay.
I mean, could I actually make a roll or something to see if I can identify the soil, any sort of like something that is giving about the terrain or the area,
Yeah.
to see if I read about something like that?
If you read about something, make a survival check to start.
It's a 12.
There's nothing specific or out of the ordinary about this dirt rocks that you're finding. They seem normal, they seem natural, they don't seem sort of supernatural, they don't seem imbued with any sort of magical properties. They're just dirt and rocks.
In the fog?
The fog is interesting. Did you go up to the fog, or are you just observing?
I'm guessing as I'm going to the ground looking, I can roll again if you'd like for me to do the fog as well.
No, it's fine. The sort of the fog at the ground isn't as thick, and as you walk through it, it sort of dissipates as you go. It's the creeping walls of fog that start to seemingly follow the six of you as you walk down the path, and encroach behind you as if pushing you in a specific direction. But otherwise, nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't like the fog, Willow.
Let's just pretend that this is a story that we're in. This is a bedtime story. We're sleeping, and it's a little scary, but it's just a dream. And the faster we get through it, the quicker we can wake up.
Okay.
I want to just kind of approach Zoot and pull out a bit of jerky or some rations, kind of offer it. I don't know if you're feeling nervous. It would be perfectly understandable if you were, even though there's no reason to be. But I thought you might like some snacks as comfort food if you're feeling nervous at all, which I'm not. Just for you, if you are. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll take the jerky without saying anything, and I'll just shove it in my mouth.
You're welcome. You have to say thank you first. That's manners, like we've been practicing.
Thank you, Hector.
Come, dear.
You can see ahead of you as you're continuing to walk further and further down the path through the woods. Professor Talon is out ahead of you a good ways, sort of keeping an eye, keeping watch to the left, to the right. And every time you move farther, it seems as if the sides of the mist creep in a bit tighter. And so what was once a path with 10 to 15 yards of trees on either side before those trees disappeared into fog is now maybe 5 yards of trees before that mist starts to encroach. And if you turn to look behind you, that mist is pushing and pushing closer.
Hey, Professor, you got any wizard magic that'll clear the room? I'm feeling a little suffocated here.
Oh, that's a good idea, Zoot. I'm so nervous I hadn't even thought of that. Give me a moment, and Darwin sort of he steps behind the group and sort of looks at this wall of mist that's encroaching, and raises his staff and sort of speaks an incantation and spins it out in front of him. And then he looks at the end of his staff and sort of looks down, and you see him, and he tries it again. I can't seem to... Nothing seems to be working, Zoot. And I'm not sure why. These mists...
Would you like some rations too, if you're nervous?
No.
I'll hand him some more jerky.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I take the jerky.
Yeah, I give it.
I think the best thing that we can do is just stay
Press on?
away from this mist as best we can.
Tyler, can I slowly brush my hand through it?
Can you not?
Roll
The man just said.
roll a wisdom save for me.
That's actually not bad wisdom. Am I wise? I'm not very wise, but it's okay. That's a 14.
Okay. As you brush your hand against it, you can see it sort of retract so you reach your hand in and the mist sort of retracts and then reaches back out and sort of engulfs your fingertips as you...
Can I yoink it out?
And you can, yes, absolutely. You pull your hand out. But as you do, you feel this overwhelming sense of dread and terror. You don't take any damage that you can discern, but you feel like you've just woken up from one of the worst nightmares of your life.
Willa, I am gripping your arm a lot harder than I was.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
We
Did you see something?
We need to not touch the mist.
Yeah, I figured we shouldn't.
Yeah, we really shouldn't.
What happened? Did you touch it? Why did you touch things? Why did you touch it? Don't touch it. What happened? Do you feel okay? Are you cold?
I don't feel good.
What
and
does
it's
that
getting
mean?
closer.
Like you're scared? Like you're hungry? Like something
Like-
hurts?
Like all hope is lost.
Well, I mean, we are alive. It's my joke for the day. No, it's fine. I totally believe you, and I'm really sorry that happened to you. Okay, so maybe if we keep walking and you get away from the mist that you touched, you won't feel like that anymore. Okay, so just hold tight, and we'll just keep on trucking.
Make sure you tell the others not to touch it. Okay?
Yep.
Don't touch the mist.
If anyone's near me, I'm just going to say, don't touch the mist.
I mean, I think
touch the mist.
you're all right with
Kinda
each other
huddled
at this
together.
point. Yeah, this path is
Okay.
not that wide.
Yeah, the
So-
second that I saw any of the mist just like reach out back, it's nope.
It's a no from me.
Nope.
It's a note from me, dog.
No for me.
We need to get out of this mist. Like, now.
Yeah, we'll go.
I completely
out.
agree. And Darwin sort of presses forward, and as you sort of go around a bend, and as you do, you hit what appears to be a wider open road. But the second that you make the turn, you can't see Darwin, and you can't see Professor Talon.
Professor!
Darwin?
Where did they go? They were just here, weren't they? Okay, people don't just disappear. That's not a thing people do.
Let's. We can't leave them. We need to find them. Where?
I'm gonna center myself so that I can grab all three of my companions and just put an arm on someone's shoulder and then just grab the other two and try to pull them in as tight as possible. We're all making physical contact.
Linking. Yeah. I'll let that happen. Okay.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
I'm also going to, strangely enough, probably for some of you, I'm going to be looking up towards the sky. For some reason, to me, if somebody disappears, the most natural thing that could have happened is something came down from above. So my eyes are locked to the sky while I'm holding on to you guys.
No, we can't hear you.
Sorry, we can't hear you, Nell.
I love this. Like, what is she saying?
Oh, yep, there it is.
Okay, great. I would like to take this moment to cast Bless on my three companions here.
Bless you.
Which, for... Oh, how long? Wait, how long does it last? Hang on. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not going to... But yeah,
Okay.
they are not blessed. Sorry, guys.
Oh, damn.
Times.
Okay. So,
Let's move together as one.
We can't
Down the
just.
road.
We can't just. We gotta find them. Where? We can't just leave them.
I don't know if we have a choice. If we can't figure out where they went, what if I don't know, it could maybe be magic related. So it might be kind of out of our control that we're not able to get them or find them. Something is definitely weird about this place.
I believe we should continue down the road for a ways. Since we were warned away from the mist, and they said they were heading down the road. Heading down the road, and we should therefore do the same.
Let's go.
Okay, so you keep moving down the path?
All right. Okay. Yes.
I leave an arrow in the dirt with my foot. Mm-hmm. I carve an arrow in the direction that we go.
I don't know how I left that. I'm sorry, Tyler. I don't know how to delete it. The giant circle I drew. Oh, I did it. I got rid of it. You're welcome.
Foundry. The paranoia jokes make sense. So you keep moving down the path. Everybody just roll a d20 for me. All four of you.
Oh no.
Ha ha ha! 4.
15.
7.
19.
Okay. Willa and Isadora, you both... Nothing happens that you can really explain, but you do both feel just a shiver start sort of at the top of your head and work its way back down your neck. You're not sure if it was a particular tree that you passed or a gust of wind that caused it, but as you walked forward, you felt that chill. Zoot and Winter, you didn't feel anything.
Tyler, is the fog, is it like in front of us at all?
Mm-mm.
Just to the side?
It's to the sides of you and behind you.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving.
Same here.
But I'll probably hold on to everyone a little tighter. Whoever. I know. My sister's on one arm, but whoever's on the other. What?
We are one creature at this point. Nobody's
Okay,
letting
good.
go of this little pack.
Okay.
Human chain.
There it is.
Well, humanoid-ish chain. Sorry, Zoot.
That hurt a little. That hurt just a little. Only because if I had my wings and my tail, I wouldn't be misconstrued for a humanoid. But
Not as easily, at least.
Sorry.
But Zoot holds it in. Zoot doesn't let you know that. It's just tiny glimpse of pain. I'm still pulling people along.
Willa, isn't there a song you were singing one time when we were in the woods and I was scared and
Yes.
something about a yellow brick road?
I don't know if I can sing that for copyright purposes. There's
Please
a lot of
don't.
songs I wish I could sing. So instead, we are going to do follow follow the foggy road, follow the foggy road, follow the foggy road. We're off to find our professors, the wonderful professors of, what's the name of our college?
Cerneros.
Because if we don't, we will die a terrible death. Do. Everybody now.
We're
All right. As you all start to sing loudly as a group. Smart move. Let me tell you. Real choice.
Oh, I forgot about that instruction. You didn't say be quiet.
As you
Alright.
start to sing loudly as a group, the the mist that was 5 yards away from you on either side very quickly, as you get louder and louder and more boisterous as you walk down the path, begins to more quickly encroach on you.
I'm going to go into my my bag, and I am going to pull out a character sheet so I can see my inventory again.
Smart.
I am. Let's see. A candle. Do I have any way to light it? That is the question.
I do. I have a tinderbox if you would like.
Oh, yeah. Can maybe fire? Maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. So I will bring out the candle. And then I am going to cast Mage Hand. And I'm gonna put the candle in the hand.
Yeah, when you cast Mage Hand, what does that hand typically look like?
It mirrors my hand.
As you cast it, and you're sort of used to seeing the spectral hand sort of pop into existence and reach out to wherever you tell it to, rather than it mirroring your hand, it's skeletal. Almost. It's withered.
I smash it.
And it does.
I smash it with my halberd.
It
skeleton hand floating in the middle of our little group here.
Not bones, but withered and sort of twisted and gnarled and bony and old.
You're not making a good case for me to not smash this. I think
you can smash my magic. Smash my magic. Okay, so
wait, I might have something.
That's not usually how it looks. That's usually not how it looks. Usually it looks like my hand. It doesn't usually look like that. I think we're somewhere where dead things are.
Oh, I'm very good at dealing with those. That's
Are you?
one of my specialties, yes.
Oh, okay, good. That's a positive.
Yes.
So what do we do since you have experience with dead things? I've seen some dead people before,
yes.
but I've never actually dealt with something like this.
I have 2 ideas.
Okay.
I'm going to first hold my rapier and poke the fog with my rapier.
Okay, I'm just a little nervous because my sister tried touching it before and it poked back. So, like, if you poke it with a sword, what if it has, like, a foggy sword and it pokes you back?
So, Isadora, you poke it with a sword?
I go for it, yeah.
Can you roll to attack for me?
I sure can. What the fuck is my attack? We're cursing on this stream, right, Tyler?
Yes. Oh, did I put the 18 and over tag? It's fine.
I hope so. All right. That's very good. Okay. That is a 23 to hit with my rapier.
You don't miss the giant wall of fog that is in front of
Yes.
you. You plunge the rapier in. Nothing happened.
All right. I would then like to this is such a fucking waste of a spell slot.
No, here, hang on.
Okay. You do it first, and then I have an idea.
Hang on. I take one of the rocks I picked up, and I use my magical tinkering, so that I record a 6-second message on it, and it's basically our singing of "Follow the Foggy Road," and then I chuck it as far as I can throw it back the way we were coming. And have it play that as it flies through the air.
So
Why are you just making more sound?
You rear back and you chuck this rock back down the path into the wall of mist that is encroaching behind you, and the rock disappears, and you You don't hear it skitter to the ground. You don't hear it land. You don't hear a thud. It's just gone.
And the fog's still coming towards us. Ah, damn it.
Just as a note, I forgot about this, Tyler. I do have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet.
Yeah.
And as an action, I can share that dark vision with any creatures up to 3. So do any of you guys not have dark vision that I should give it to? I don't know what I can do with this fucking character. Do any of you need dark vision right now?
I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Winter, you have dark vision?
Yes. I have 60 feet dark vision.
All right, never mind. I'm useless.
Let's just run.
And
Let's
it's
book it.
just to clarify, it's not dark. It's I mean, it's later in the day, so it's probably evening at this point. It's getting darker, but it's not magical darkness. It's not any sort of you know what magical darknesses look like. You've studied it in your classrooms. You can recognize those types of sort of abjuration spells and things that play with perception. This is not that. It's just overcast above you and mist along 3 sides.
One more question as we continue on. Sorry, as I reread all of my character things. Does anyone here do good area of effect or crowd control spells or anything?
What?
Does anybody here deal with a lot of enemies well? Are you good at standing back and making people fall asleep or fall or anything like that?
How about we just run for it? Let's just run for
I
it.
just want to help someone real fast.
Lady, I was in that school for like 3 months. I can't do anything.
All right, I'm going to boop Zoot on the nose. You have advantage on your next initiative roll. Little boop on the
I'll
snoot.
take it.
A
I'll
boop on the
take it.
Zoot snoot.
I feel inspired to fight quickly.
Okay.
Zoot,
There's a little
Well,
spark that goes onto your...
Lady Isadora, I think we need to run for it.
All right, we can run now. We can run
We
now.
need to run
Let's do
for it. Let's just run
Good
for
call.
it.
Good call.
All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on this magic. You guys, let's go.
You keep looking up. We'll be your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I will run with everyone as fast as I can,
Okay. You
which
run
isn't very fast because I'm not very athletic.
and you run down the road.
I can't see what's up ahead.
Nothing. Wait, no.
And you spot what appear to be children. There are 3 buildings to your left, 2 to your right. It seems as if you've sort of wandered out into a clearing that approaches this small, it's not even a village. You couldn't call it a village. It's 5 buildings. But it's a little hamlet along the path, and these 2 children are standing in front of it, and you can see them sort of just looking nervously back at one of the structures, and then sort of with shock as you sort of burst off the path and into this clearing in front of this structure. What do you do?
Were any of your advisors also gnomes? Because mine wasn't, and I don't recognize them.
I think they're kids. Like,
Oh,
yeah, tiny.
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah. I know what a kid is.
Okay.
We've had many children in my clan.
I love
Not me,
learning about
but-
your life. Were you ever a child? All right. Thanks.
Are
Such
they
a stupid question to not answer.
We should.
yeah?
Want to say something to them?
Are they playing with any toys or gimmicks, or are they just?
Do you are you just looking at them from a distance, or do you go up to them to try to approach them?
I'll probably just look from a distance to see if they have anything like in their hands.
I'm rather good with children. I could approach them if we think we should speak with them. I have 13 nieces and nephews. I'm all of their favorite aunt.
Winnie, you see the smaller of the children is sort of shoulders are heaving, and there's a sort of doll in one arm, and the taller of the two is trying to sort of comfort the smaller. It seems like.
Will it go over?
Do you want me to go over?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Okay.
I don't know. Go.
Do you wanna come with me, Lady
Yeah.
Isadora?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay.
Please.
So they look scared. I'm gonna approach with my hands up. Hello. Hey
Hello.
there.
So as you approach, the girl sort of shushes the boy. You can see now that the older of the two children is a girl and the smaller is a boy. And the girl sort of looks at you and is wide-eyed and terrified and says in this sort of hushed but frantic voice that there's a monster in our house.
Okay. Where's your house?
It's that one there. That one. And she points, and it's the one to your right, their left.
Where's your family?
I don't know. Our parents are inside. We heard screams, and they told us to wait. But we got too frightened because we heard screaming, and so we ran.
Okay.
What does the monster look like?
Yeah.
We and she sort of, Zoot, do you approach them?
Yeah, the second they said there was a monster in the house, I pushed back towards ladies.
She sort of looks at you and doesn't quite know. It takes her a second to sort of check that you just spoke. And then she sort of shakes that off and says, I don't know. I think we don't know what the monster looks like, but we've heard it. We've heard it howling from the basement, and our parents keep it trapped in the basement, but we've never seen it.
Have they ever told you anything about it? Have they told you to stay away from it? Have they told you what its name is? What they feed it?
Yes, well, they keep us away from it, but we haven't seen it, and now I think they're in trouble. Usually they go down and keep it locked, and then they come back, but we heard screams, and then we haven't seen them in quite some time.
Is that your house right there with the light coming through the door?
Yes, that's the one.
I'm gonna scout it.
Can I
I'm just
look
walking around.
Can I look at the child that's giving me this, and really look at them? Like, are they telling the truth?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Use insight. Okay. 16, 17.
They are. You can tell that the older one is the only one that's spoken, and you can tell that she is everything that she's said up to this point. She absolutely believes is true, and is genuinely scared.
Okay. So I'm going to dig into my bag, and I'm going to pull out my playing card set. And I'm going to walk up to them. I'm going to crouch down, and I'm going to present it to them. Just say, here, we're going to check it out. While we do that, I want you guys to kind of hang out here and just, play this game. Just distract yourself while we handle it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What?
Is it okay if we stay out here? We don't want to go back in the house.
I don't think that you should go inside at all. Can you tell us what it? Did you hear it?
It sounded like howling and crying. Howling and crying is what we heard from.
Did it sound like, like me howling or like him howling? And I point to my my comrade that looks a lot different than me.
I don't understand. It just
Like,
sounded very.
Did it sound big?
And she just sort of shakes her head, and the little boy
Okay.
sort of wipes snot and wipes a tear, and
What
sort
are-
of just
what are your
really shakes his
names?
head. I'm Rose, and this is Thorn.
Should we leave someone out here with them while we go inside to check the house?
I can stay.
Or should
out
we
if
all
you
go
want.
in?
I can
I'll usher for a huddle away from the kids.
Okay.
And actually, first I was going to do a nature check, howling and crying, to see if I know anything that fits that description. But I do not. Unfortunately, it looks like most things in Terrace do not howl and cry because I rolled a 3.
Or everything howls and cries,
Or
and
everything
you're
howls and
not
cries,
quite
and
sure which.
there's no way to narrow
this
it
might
down.
be, yep.
So I'll usher everybody together, and I'll say,
Look, the kids don't have a good idea of what we're dealing with, but I did do a scout. I scouted around the house, and it looks like maybe there's some sort of entranceway or window in the back we can get through. If we're going to take out this thing, we should probably get the element of surprise.
Okay. So we're aiming to take it out.
No questions.
Now, are we all going in, or are we leaving someone with the children?
Well, we shouldn't split up, right?
We shouldn't split up, but I also don't love leaving 2 children in the middle of this terrifying nightmare street all alone.
Look, Hector, they were out here before we got here. They can be out here now.
That's true, I suppose.
Let's see. Do I have anything that can help? No. Okay. Well, maybe if they just stay distracted and maybe we just tell them to avoid any sort of fog that they may see.
We should ask them if they know what the fog does, if they live here.
Their parents are being eaten. Why don't we
Okay,
go
good point,
save
good point.
someone?
Let's do that
Yeah.
first, and then we'll talk to the children.
So intense. Okay, so I am going to dash back to them. Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna go see what's going on with your parents. If you need help, scream. If you have any neighbors, go find them.
Okay, that sounds good. And she just sort of Rose pulls Thorn closer, and you just hear him eke out a thank you.
Okay. So let's go.
so Tyler, these 4 things in the back of the house that Zoot found, are they windows or are they doors?
Yes.
It looks like they might open, but both windows and doors open.
They are windows. And I'll bring this over here for our audience to see the perimeter. Those are windows.
Cool. And can we see into them now, or are they like shut?
They
You have
are
to open 'em?
they are sort of shuttered. So there's solid wood shutters over them, so you can't see through them.
Can I open a shutter?
You can try.
I will wait until the whole party is ready, in case something jumps out and latches onto my face.
That's smart.
Okay.
How do I get up to where you are?
Let me click and drag.
Or click an arrow key. That's also good.
Yeah, I use the arrow keys on the keyboard, like a
And-
video game.
It won't let me move. Am I frozen?
What?
That's fun.
Hang on.
Okay, now I can. Hold on.
You can. Okay.
That was weird.
Foundry.
All right, now that we're all back here, I'm gonna open this window.
In 3,
Wait,
2.
mage hand. My magic hand, maybe?
You mean that skeleton that you summoned?
Maybe it won't be that way because we're not in the fog. I don't know. I just don't want anything to hurt you.
Why don't we kill one monster before we summon another one?
Okay, that's fine. All you.
I will say, Zoot, you had no problem last time when that spectral hand sort of did come up and it looked sort of gnarled and withered. when you sort of hit it
It
and it
did
just
not attack
poofed.
us.
It
Yeah,
just poofed.
yeah.
It was
Fair.
it was following Willa's commands. You just knocked it out before it could do anything.
But if I
Like a
hadn't
cicada.
destroyed it, it could have killed us at any
it
second.
may have killed all of you. yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All you. I'm gonna
One.
stand back and hide.
Oh, it's a table.
Can you make a dexterity check? Do you have I was gonna say, do you
caught it.
have proficiency with like lock picking? Thieves tools? I don't think
I
you
do.
Okay. Zoot's trying this though. So
I can make a check. I mean, I don't have lock picking. I have athletics. Should I, instead of trying to open them, should I just be ripping them off the wall?
What happened to the element of surprise?
Well, even if I open them, the surprise would be blown.
So,
I'll go
are
for
you-
the rip off the wall instead. since
Okay.
I don't have the
I could
dexterity.
just
make a
unlock
Zoot's
it.
gonna
I could
Zoot's
just-
gonna make a strength check. Go ahead.
12? Not great.
You're strong.
Yeah, you grab
Plus 5, so it was actually 7 on the die.
Damn. You grab one sort of get your sort of claws into notches in the shutters and you start to pull and they're not budging. It's like, are they painted shut? Are they, you're not quite sure, but these are some heavy duty shutters.
Nice try, buddy.
Do
All
you want
right.
to give it a go, Winnie?
All right.
Hi.
I shimmy and push Zoot out of the way. Like, let me give it a try.
Why do we have to fight a window every day?
I feel like this is a theme every game.
Every day you'll get better at it for the next time.
I
I'm
have
gonna,
thieves'
while she's
tools,
doing that, I have thieves' tools too. I'll just have them at the ready.
Okay.
Or if you want, I can hand you things as you tinker.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Or is this a lock pick?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check, lock picking check.
Can I assist?
Sure. So roll with advantage, Winnie.
Second one was a nat 20.
Natural 20.
Plus 4 gives me 24.
24. You successfully unlock the padlock that is holding the two shutters in place. And the padlock sort of springs open. You pull it off. You sort of unclasp it. But when you go to open the shutters are stuck closed.
Okay. Was the front door open?
Well, actually, he might be able to get in now.
Can I just like
The front
while
door
this is
was
going on,
the front door was open. Sorry, but that's
press my ear to the window and see if I can hear any of this screaming, crying, growling, howling sounds? Is this perception?
yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, ha ha ha! It's a nat 1. I'm still like kind of singing under my breath. We're off to see the teachers of one of the professors of Zeros. And it's just, can't hear anything over my own singing.
Nothing.
So catchy.
Nothing.
Okay. So, do you want to try breaking in again now that we got the lock off?
If I go down each window, there's 4 of them here. Are they all identical? Like, I just give a quick tug on each one. They're all stuck.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go back to the one that's been lockpicked then.
Okay. And make a strength check.
I'm gonna try again. All right. Out of game. Is bless actually, never mind. Screw that. I don't want your wizard magic.
3, 2, 1.
9 total.
It
Even worse.
it starts to creak open and you see a little bit of light and you can sort of see if you look on the map, you can sort of see that angle towards the inside of that room. You think that if you pull it a little harder and sort of give it another go, it would probably give.
All right, time to let the muscle. And I move Zoot over. I will make the strength roll.
Go for it. Go for it, Winnie.
It's a 0.
Woo. Yeah, you're just like trying to get a grip, and your hands just keep sliding off of the your hands are too small to fit around the thickness of the shutters, and it's just kind of sad to watch.
I have a thought. Let's yell really loudly at this window and then run around really fast and go in through the front. Cause a distraction back here, going the other way.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, Lady Isadora, that's the plan?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Lady Isadora, make a performance check for me.
I have a very piercing scream. It's good to have one ready. I rehearsed it as a
Perfect.
child.
We are sure you did.
That was an at 20.
Hey,
Beautiful.
what do you
Thank you.
what do you yell through the window to cause a distraction?
God damn this window! We're going to break it if it's the last thing we do! And I'm going to take off running.
And then you all run. Okay.
I'm running after it. Yeah. We'll see if that
Okay.
worked. I bet it's so easy to do things, but we're making them so hard.
Well, and you find that the front door is in fact just open. The children
Can't go inside
sort
it
of
though,
look
Tyler.
over their shoulders and sort of are puzzled.
I'm gonna give them a thumbs up.
The door is blocked for my token. Oh, there. Nope, just me. Oh, I'm inside now. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, yeah, the idea was to like bull rush them as we think that they are looking out the back window now, right?
Yeah, let's go.
So
All right,
you're
great.
plowing ahead.
I am not.
I will take the
I
first
am.
door I see. I don't know how this. Hey,
Yep,
look at that!
there you
First door
go.
I see takes us to the window. Oh, and there's nothing in here.
So Zoot, you sort of burst through, and as you're running through, you're not really seeing much. But you're able to discern a pretty elaborate dining room, and you can tell that window up here in the corner is the one that you were able to sort of pull open. Nobody's in here. You see this very well set table. The padded chairs are draped in animal furs. There's
Any gold?
a chandelier. Make an investigation check.
That is a 1.
There are place settings and things. There's fine china and some silverware on the table, some silver candelabras, but nothing, no like gold coins strewn about
Gotcha.
anywhere.
I'm piecing off and going into. Oh no, I can't go into this room. All right. Oh, hello again.
I open the door. It's you.
Ah! Oh, I thought you were the monster.
So
Oh, I thought you were a monster. Sorry.
you can click on the little door icons, and they'll
No!
open.
Oh! Oh, that's so cool.
This is the
Can
shit
I
that makes
go
Foundry crash.
upstairs?
This is it. These little animations.
Then let's stick
Is
together.
the
Hold on.
monster downstairs?
You
Winter, don't go upstairs yet.
Okay.
I am gonna hide in my. I'm just gonna stealth. I don't trust this place.
okay? Roll a stealth check, please.
That's better. 16, 18, 19, 20. Unnatural 20. I'm just gonna stick to the shadows, pull up my cloak, and just hide.
Okay. Yep. You are concealed. You're able to sort of discern sort of entry points and angles, and you've made yourself sparse.
I'm gonna check the front door and see if it locked behind us.
Go for it.
I check the front door and see if it locked behind us.
Yeah, you can't open the front door.
Oh,
Sphinxes.
no.
It's a sphinx.
Fun.
I've done this before. This is the house of a sphinx.
Well, onwards to the monster in the basement.
Well, I can't get this one door open.
It's a fake door. It opens up
Zoot.
into a wall.
Zoot,
Yeah,
from
I'm
your-
trying to. It doesn't open.
It's just it's a closet. It's a cloakroom. It has a few black cloaks in it.
Ooh, those could be
There's
good for
nothing. The
sneaking.
reason you can't walk into it is because it's too small for your token, because it's a closet. Yeah.
Cute.
Okay.
So go upstairs or downstairs?
Here's what I know about sphinxes.
Yes.
It took 17 of us to take one down, so we are not prepared to fight this thing ourselves. But sphinxes typically want something or protect something, and smart people can overcome their riddles. What we need to do is put our smartest people in front and let them do the talking.
I suppose that should be me and Willa.
Yeah. Yep. And I'll just kind of
No,
climb out.
not you, not you, the other one. What's your name, dear?
Good.
The 13-year-old?
Yes.
You're 16.
You're smart.
She doesn't know that. She thinks
Aren't
I'm
you?
13.
Isn't that your whole thing? Is that you're very smart?
Yes.
All right, then come along, dear.
Do you
Are
hear
those
that?
footsteps?
Do you hear that?
Okay. Shh. Okay. Okay. That's that about us. So we need to be very, very quiet when we say things and try not to exclaim. Okay. So let's do a whisper from here on out and try and maybe hide. Do you want to hide? Should we hide? I feel like we should hide. Yeah.
You can try
Uh,
to go
I'm-
down these stairs quietly, I suppose.
Yeah. I'll try to go down the
Stealth.
stairs. Yes, stealth.
So
Stealth check
these
to go down the stairs.
and these stairs lead up. These stairs don't lead down.
Oh.
Stealth check to go up the stairs.
Stealth check to go up. Oh, I'm not as bad as that as I thought I was.
Oh,
No, I am
Tyler,
as bad
that's
right
a
now.
nat 20 again.
I actually got a nat 22. I'm really sorry.
Sisters.
Let's go.
I got a 6. Nope, that's an yes, that's a 6 with my.
That's a 6. Yep. Zoot. Hey.
Wait, we got 2 natural 20s though. Can I just like hide him?
So you are able to
Shoot.
as
You can't hide
as
a 6'5"
Nope.
wyvern.
as Zoot takes his first step, Willa, you see him about to step on what you can tell is like the creakiest floorboard on the entire staircase, and you just grab his ankle and sort of look up at him and go and sort
That's what I'm gonna do. That's
place
exactly what I'm gonna do.
place his foot
And
gently.
I'm just gonna guide it to the good step.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Just put it there.
Yeah, so you are all able to make it calmly up the stairs.
Okay.
So as you sort of
Where's
crest
the ticking coming from?
the top of the stairs,
Mysterious ticking noise.
you can see before you. So this is a hallway, and there are 3 doors on either side, or 2 doors on one side on your right, and a door to your left.
Okay, so can we agree that these people are rich?
Right?
Like so rich.
Really?
Four,
I'm sorry.
four
Where
s-
are you
well,
from, darling?
4 suits of armor sort of
Oh,
I
flank
think this
really
is rich.
flank
Give
the
it to you
doors.
one day,
I think my
Isadora.
butler's house looked like this.
I'm gonna punch her. Sis, I'm gonna
Stop
punch
it!
her.
Stop it! It's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna
Okay.
punch her.
Okay, so we're just gonna go through Zoot. Do you see anything?
I see a bunch of whispering idiots on a landing.
Hey, you almost gave us away. I helped you. Be nice.
It's not
We're in this
nice.
together.
Thank you.
I never called you an idiot.
She's actually really smart, but anyway, should we just try doors? Like, did those kids set us up? They were very convincing.
All right. If we open all 3 doors at once, whoever sees the Sphinx, just yell Sphinx, and we'll all come rushing over to solve its riddles.
That sounds good to me.
Are you
All right.
are you
Count us down.
are you splitting up?
No, I don't think
No,
we should.
no, we're not split. Look,
After that sound effect.
the idea isn't to split up. It's for
Right.
everyone to stay in the same room, open the doors at the same time, so we can look into all 3 at the same time. That way we don't have to split up. We're all still here, ready to go into any of the 3 rooms, whichever one needs our attention.
Okay. So Winnie is taking the door sort of right off the staircase. Isadora, you're taking the one farther down the hallway on the same side.
Yes.
And who's taking the door on the opposite side?
Not it.
Zoot would be.
I will do it.
Zoot, this was your plan.
We need to
But-
be in between all the doors so that I can, if somebody's in danger, I can be there quickly.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna be. Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Right.
Ready?
So Willa, you're doing it?
Okay, so who's counting us down? Who's counting us down?
I'm gonna use Mage Hand while doing it. I'm not messing with that door, and I'm gonna stand really far away.
1,
Smart.
2.
Wait, do we go on 3 or do we do 3 go?
We go on 3.
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm just gonna open the door, but I'm really far away, as far as I can with Mage Hand.
Oh.
I see her open, so I do it too.
Ooh, are those chesty chests?
Well, do we
Did
go
you
in?
say chest?
So I'll go one at a time, sort of what you see. So Winnie, you see what appears to be a bedroom. It's not decorated in any sort of particular manner. It seems fairly simple. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker, and you can see what appear to be uniforms that are hanging from the hooks opposite the beds, but otherwise nothing.
In the so uniforms are in the chests.
No, they're hanging on hooks sort of to the wall, just to the right of the door as you enter.
Can I open the chests?
The footlockers? Yeah, go ahead. They're unlocked. There's nothing in
Okay.
them.
What about this door here?
I think that leads into my room. Would you like to try?
So as you open that door, you notice you see a wooden platform with 2 ropes on either side of it. And if you sort of peek your head in, you can see that there's a shaft that goes up above it.
Never mind, that's not my room. Don't go in there.
Oh. Okay.
Is that all 3 rooms?
So
That was
that's
just one.
that's Winnie's room.
Oh, God.
Uh,
That's a lot to see.
Isadora,
Yes.
you are in what is obviously, especially to someone of your wealth and standing,
Thank you.
it's a library. There's velvet drapes are covering the windows of the room. There's a gorgeous mahogany desk with a matching mahogany chair. Some letters and items strewn on the desk. There's a framed picture of a windmill above the fireplace on the other wall. In the corners of the room are 2 oversized chairs. And then the bookshelves that line the wall with a rolling ladder to allow access to them.
I would like to collect all of the letters, any loose piece of paper I find, and just shove it in my bag for later. And can I make an investigation check to just scan the bookshelves to see if there's a lot of a certain type of book or any helpful, interesting book?
Make an investigation check.
All right. Oh, that's okay. An investigation check, that would be, a 15. That's not bad.
15 investigation.
Yes.
So you can see that the books mainly pertain to history. There's nothing nothing really. Things about the history of the area, the land. There are a few books that seem like they might be out of place. You can see that on most of the shelves there are sort of solid banks of books, and with an investigation check of 15, you can discern that they're fairly well organized, and all the same spine, the same title. They all gilded in the same ways, but a few stick out and aren't. They're sort of hanging half off the shelf, and are just seem out of the ordinary to you.
I would like to go down the row and tug on every spine in case it's a secret door.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh no!
It's a check, not a saving.
Okay, that's
not
what.
a saving
Oh
throw.
shit, that's not what I'm good at, as it turns out. That would be a wisdom check. Is this a wisdom save or a wisdom check?
It is a wisdom check.
That would be an 8.
As you pull one of the books, a door springs open.
I was right. This is the greatest moment of my life. There's a secret door in here.
And you're able to see.
Where is the secret?
You are so far from the Sphinx right now.
So as you sort of enter this room, Lady Isadora, you hear the bookcase sort of slam behind you. That secret door that opened closes. What do you do?
Is that a skeleton in front of me?
Do you want to check? Give me a perception check.
Yes. I mean, yes. Ha! Ha! Today is going so fucking well for me. God, I need to get a new fucking dice. That would be, fucking, 8 again.
Yeah, so as you go up to it, you can see it is a skeleton. It is a skeleton that has clearly been here for a while. It's wearing studded leather armor. You can see that it's hanging sort of halfway out of this large claw-footed chest at the end of the room. And it's in its hand, it's holding a letter.
All right. I want that letter. But before I take the letter, is there anything I can do that will be helpful for me to make me not die? I don't really think there will. So I'm just going to, wait, actually, how long does that last? Now that I'm all by myself in a locked room, actually, I think it would make sense. Let me see how long it lasts. I'm so sorry. I would like to cast Shield of Faith on myself to up my AC by 2 for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now that I'm by myself in this locked little room, and then I'm going to reach out and grab that letter.
Okay, the hand, you grip the letter and you pull, and it gives, and the skeletal hand just sort of falls to the side, and as you pull the letter out, the body sort of slumps a little farther down, and the top of the chest that it was sort of hanging into closes just a bit more, but the chest is still opened.
Okay, so I've got the letter. I'll read it really fast.
Okay.
Did Willa also disregard the plan and just go dashing into a room without us?
Hell no.
Okay, good.
I'm not even in the room. I didn't even open the door.
So
I opened it with mage hand. No way, Jose.
the letter reads, "My pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a bastard son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. And it's signed your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarevich.
Ah.
I'm going to put it in my bag. And then I'm going to check the rest of the chest and the body for anything else interesting. Hopefully love letters or gold.
So the body doesn't have anything left on it. The chest, though, has 3 leather-bound black books. They're empty, but it's good leather. It seems like they might have some sort of value. You dig a little deeper and you find 3 scrolls that you can discern are, what spell scrolls look like. You've been at university. So 3 spell scrolls. You find some paperwork in this chest as well. You find what appears to be a deed, a second deed,
Oh my god.
and a will.
Okay, so hang on. That was 3 black leather-bound journals, 3 spell scrolls. Do I know what spells they are?
It would take you some time to discern what
Great.
they are.
I won't worry about it yet then. And then a deed and a will?
2 deeds and a will.
2 deeds and a will. Can I skim those real fast?
You're a homeowner. Congratulations.
Wow, look at that. That's so easy.
Yeah, so the first deed that you find references a structure, a 3-floored family home. And as you sort of read through the description and the plot, make an intelligence check for me.
Ha ha ha! That's not what I'm good at. LeMayo. That would be with my negative modifier, a 9.
Okay. Yeah, it's the deed to the house that you're in. You can sort of tell based on the description. The second deed is for a windmill. Maybe the windmill that's in the painting in the previous room, you're not sure, but it's to a windmill.
All right. Then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to see if I can push on that bookshelf or pull on a book or something to open the door.
Oh no. Oh no.
And
It's just a fucking...
as you push, it springs open, and you're able to sort of wander back out into the library.
Okay. I want to go take a closer look at the windmill painting all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Up close, I'll like touch it, lick it, see if it's good paint.
Oh, you're gonna lick it.
No,
Roll a
how do people
Constitution
test these?
saving throw. No.
Zoot yells, Sphinx! Sphinx!
Oh, God.
I rush to where Zoot yells.
Yeah, I go to where he.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Where? What's going on?
I thought we
I
were
got
gonna be
worried.
quiet.
Everybody was splitting up. I just wanted to bring us all back together. I haven't found a Sphinx yet.
I
Okay.
punch him, but not hard because I can't punch things.
I think
But,
that
like-
maybe we should be quiet. Like maybe we don't yell that. Maybe we use hand signals instead.
I think the
But
house.
we can't see hand signals if we're in different rooms.
I think the house is empty. If there was something here, it probably would have attacked me just now.
Oh, I did find a skeleton and a secret room and a couple of deeds and a will and some empty journals and some spell scrolls. What have you all found?
What the hells?
I haven't even entered the room. Really, I've just been out in the
All
hallway.
right. Well, we see how our team stands at the moment. How about somebody else does some work for a change? Check your room.
I'll go towards my room, but I'm not gonna go in without everyone with me.
I'll go with Laura.
Can I see? So when I open it, can I like see anything like just from where I'm standing?
You can see a piano is in front of you.
What?
You're able
What
to.
luck?
You're able to see the piano sitting in front of you. And there are windows on the wall opposite, covered in sort of thin, sheer drapes. That's what you can see from the hallway before you actually enter the room.
Okay, so are we going into rooms? Like, how do we want to do this? Did you go into your room? I guess you did. Did anything weird happen? Isadora?
My room?
Yeah,
I mean,
did
I found a
anything weird
secret
happen?
door with a body and a lot of other shit, but until I pulled on a
Okay.
book, no, not really.
Okay, so...
So pull on books, I guess?
Or other things that could trigger things. So, I still have my mage hand out. Does it look normal, by the way? Does it look like my hand?
Your mage hand still looks withered and gnarled and unlike your own hand.
Okay, it's not a
I
good
go to
sign.
crush it again,
And it
Can you...
it
unless
pops,
somebody stops
as
me.
you say, it
Nope, too late.
pops out of existence.
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna play the piano, but not with my hand, but with my magic hand. I
You
feel
know,
like
that thing looks like
actually
it's going to
took
turn around and
several years
choke you
of,
at
piano
any
forte.
second.
that is
So
true.
if you'd like me to try it, I don't mind.
Okay, yeah, if you want to go in and play the piano, that's fine. We'll just stay out here and watch.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to go play the fucking piano.
Okay. As you start to play the piano, you hear
I have a very high wisdom score. I want everyone to know this.
you're making some great choices.
This is good.
All of a sudden, sort of, so Isadora, you're at the piano, and the two of you are looking from outside. And as you start to play, you see silvery specters sort of rise from the floor
Stop.
in the room,
Stop.
I'm going to smash them.
and
Stop.
and they don't notice you. They don't really pay you any attention.
Does my halberd make contact?
Are you in the room swinging at them? In the conservatory?
Well, I thought we were all looking into the doorway. I figured if I saw ghosts coming through the floor, much like the mage hand, I'd probably go for them too.
Okay, go ahead and
Leave them alone.
Go
They're
ahead-
dancing.
go ahead and roll an attack.
Playing while he tries to swing.
Go ahead and roll an attack suit with your halberd.
I got a unnatural 20.
You swing through, and your halberd passes through it harmlessly, and the ghost keeps dancing to the song
They're
that
dancing.
Isadora is playing. And you sort of see four couples.
There's four
twirling.
ghosts.
There's
Well,
8
ghosts.
ghosts
That's math.
sort of
Yeah.
spinning, dancing in the middle of the room. 2 more stand sort of stolidly next to the fireplace on the opposite wall of the room and just stare at Isadora while she's playing, but they don't make any movements towards her.
I'm going to look to my sister and I'm gonna just be like, are you seeing this? She's actually really good. That's, and the ghost. Okay, so
She also
yeah,
has been insulting us this entire time.
I just ignore her, Winnie. She's unhappy. I think once she finds
While you guys are picturing these ghosts dancing around the room, I want you to just I want you to picture them dancing beautifully, but then every so often interject Zoot crossing the room with a big axe, passing through one or two, regaining his composure, and then trying again. Zoot's actually going to carve at them about 6 times before he gives up and realizes it's useless.
Do you ever swing at the? Are you just swinging at the dancing couples?
Just the ghosts. Yeah.
Are you swinging at the couple sort of standing stolidly at the fireplace?
If I am, I did it on accident. Sure, I'll say that by chance, one of the ghosts I do swing at is the couple by the fireplace.
Yep. The second that you do, the harpsichord strings break, the music stops, and the ghosts vanish.
Well, that was very rude of you. They were
I
having
will
a
stand
lovely time.
triumphant.
I can fix this. I can fix this.
You're
Wait,
welcome.
No.
I can fix it.
I feel like we probably don't have time to fix it like there are actual ghosts.
You're sitting here dicking around with your flute, and these poor kids' parents are being devoured by a sphinx somewhere.
I think we should fix it and try to speak with them. They could have had information for us.
You think those ghosts? You think that if their parents are dead already, and that's the ghosts of the kids' parents? You want them to talk to their dead parents?
Darling, Zoot, darling, I don't think there were children or parents or a monster. I think all of that was a lie, my dear.
While they're fighting,
Is this a window opposite the piano? Like against that wall where the piano is?
Those are 3 windows, yes.
I will swing open a window and look out at the kids.
The windows are shuttered.
yep, they're padlocked.
But you can
baby.
open it.
Try to open it to look out at the kids.
Okay, make a strength check.
These windows. I got a 19 that time on strength.
Yeah, you pop open a window and you can sort of look down and see. And
Even if it's just a little bit to look down and see the
And-
kids.
Rose and Thorn are standing outside on the road. Just sort of, they're looking up at the house. They don't seem to notice that you've. Sort of
What was
tucked
that
open
about the
shutter.
kids not being a thing?
Are they out there? All right, I stand corrected. Let's find their parents and kill a monster, I suppose.
Zoot and Isadora, can you both make perception checks for me?
Oh no. I need eye contact with the Sphinx.
Sorry, Nell, I didn't catch that. James got a 7. Nell got a 3. Oh, 21. 21. Nell got a 21. All right. So, Isadora, as you sort of crossed over to Zoot to peek out the window as well, you hear a whimpering coming from the armchair directly next to the window. Just some. I can't hear you, Nell.
No, come back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, there it
Yay.
is.
All right. I am going to cross over to the armchair and kneel down in front of it and put my hand on the seat and kind of stroke it. Say, hello, dear. Are you feeling all right?
As you pet the chair, you see a tail sort of scrunch in underneath it, and the whimpering gets a little bit louder, and you hear a little growl.
I'm going to lay down on my stomach in front of the chair and offer it a little piece of beef jerky from my rations.
Well, when you lay down on your stomach, you can see underneath the chair, and you see that it's a dog, not the chair, because that would make sense.
She was so ready to pet the chair.
I'm taking no questions, comments, or concerns at this time.
This is the gothic horror campaign you were all waiting for, Twitch. Let me tell you. Whew. Just
I am
nothing but terror here. Nope.
pulling out my rations and all offering them to the dog beneath the chair.
Okay, this dog looks terrified. It's sort of very like rail thin, tiny. You can see its ribs. It's shaking underneath. Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Make it, and because you offered food, make it with advantage.
Oh, excellent. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That was a 21, and that was not a 21. I'll take the 21.
21 with a 21, the dog sort of is slowly sort of creeps out from under the chair and sort of takes the jerky in its mouth and very quickly eats it, and it does a little like burp because it clearly hasn't been fed in a while.
Hello, chair. I'm going to scratch its head.
As you scratch its head, you notice it has a collar around its neck, and there's a tag
I don't want to look at it. Its name is Chair.
Okay. Its name is Chair.
Can I pour out some water for it from my water canteen?
Sure. It sort of, you put the bowl down and it...
Yeah. Just so I can have some water.
It sort of slowly...
Yeah, do we need a prop for this?
It's Chair.
It's Chair, but probably wearing a dress. Yeah, the dog drinks the water. Chair drinks the water.
Chair, baby.
Eats the food.
I found a dog. Its name is Chair.
Anybody want to take another look around the room, or...
I'm going to pet the dog.
Lee, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. I will take a step inside now, because there's a dog. As adorable as the dog is, I am on a mission. So I'm gonna use my investigation skills and see if anything looks, I guess, sus by the fireplace. Does anything look out of place over there?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. 17. It's an 18.
Yeah, so on the mantle, you see this sort of, there's a thin layer of dust, but there's a section of the mantle right on the corner where the dust seems to be disturbed or missing. It looks as if there was some sort of like rectangular something sitting on the mantle in that corner, but it's gone
now.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, hey, I think something from here is missing that was supposed to be here. I don't know if that's helpful or not. And then, yeah, I'll go back towards some of the chairs back there, and kind of poke around again. Do you want me to roll investigation again?
No, with that 18, you're able to see sort of tucked into the arm of one of the chairs, like between the arm and the cushion, is a folded up slip of parchment and what looks to be sort of something bulging inside of it.
Okay. I'm not gonna. I want to use Mage Hand, but I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna reach down and grab it.
Okay.
And kind of open it very slowly.
Yeah, it's a note, and inside is a brass key. The key sort of falls out as you open it.
Okay.
And this is the note.
I'm gonna read it out loud as you read it out loud.
Yeah. So it says, "My dear Dimov, I must confess my nights as of late have been sleepless. The child's wails these past several evenings have kept me awake, haunting these halls like a ghost. Margaret does her best, but other clouds yet trouble my dreams. My beloved Elizabeth, I am sure, feels it too, for she tosses and turns in our bed and awakes with her forehead slick with sweat. Or the past several congregations I have become suspicious of the ambitions of the others. Their dark murmurs worry me, and though I know that a shadow ought not fear a blacker night, I cannot but fear for the extent of their plotting. If anything happens, you are to be steward of our parents' house and caretaker of my children. Keep Rose and Thorn safe and dear Walter close to your breast. Should the worst come to pass, you shall be all they have left. Your loving brother, Gustav.
So, okay, Gustav is dad? Father?
Father. And he has a brother somewhere that we probably will need to deposit these children with once we're done here.
Okay. This key. I'm gonna like a little necklace. Can I or if I have some string or something, I'm just gonna keep it around my neck.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I can help you fashion that.
You sort of take
Thanks,
it and you
sis.
quickly, Winnie does some ridiculously overcomplicated knot.
It's pretty.
That it's like a retractable now.
Ooh, oh my gosh, I love that.
All right, guys, my armor will probably be wearing off soon, so let's go fight something in the next 3 minutes.
I
Alright.
don't see a basement anywhere. Did anyone else?
No.
I just have a shaft going up in my room.
You found a skeleton, right, Hector?
I did. Yes.
Yeah. Well, just one or two?
Just one.
Recently
Just
dead?
one. No, it looked rather old. More bones than flesh.
And
And it had
then
a
we
letter-
haven't found their parents.
It had a
But
letter?
I'll share the letter. Yes, it was from Count von Strahd. He sounds very sexy and rich, so I think we should find him. But
name's the
also,
kid
these were
Strahd.
scientists trying to bring him back to life? Unclear. Regardless, parents and monster. They said the basement. Do we need to try to descend your shaft? Winnie? That's your name?
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did you see anything in your room, Winnie?
Just some empty chests, 2 beds, and another door that led. Tyler, the shaft went up, didn't go down.
You're someone who knows their way around sort of tinkering and tools. There were pulleys, and it's a dumbwaiter. It goes up and down,
Oh.
and
So we could go down that way.
Dumbwaiters we couldn't fit.
We could, one at a time.
He's 6 suits tall.
Well, here's the thing about dumbwaiters. They're built so that for maintenance purposes, they can go a little bit above their designated height. So if we pull it all the way up, then it should leave an opening for us to.
Okay.
It's not a lot of clearing. We'd have to probably squeeze under.
We can all drop our bedrolls at the bottom to soften the fall.
I'm sorry, a what now?
You guys don't have bedrolls?
Yeah.
What is a
I'll
bedroll?
pull a big sleeping bag out of my own. I'll just pull it out part way just to show you.
We
a
were
bit.
in
Do
class.
you sleep on that?
I keep
Yeah.
it with all of my equipment I used to use.
Oh, you didn't bring anything, did you?
well, remember
To
you
sleep on?
remember
No.
you did all
Yeah, we
gear
did.
up before.
I don't know if
With-
she.
with
I don't think
Professor
she grabbed
Cloud.
I don't think-
anything.
I don't think she
Isadora
grabbed-
did not,
yeah.
but the rest
I
of
don't
you.
know what a bedroll is. I've never
Yeah,
used
I-
one of these.
I
I've never not
basically-
slept
Wait,
in a
no,
bed in
you
my
did.
life.
You gave it to Zoot to carry.
That's true.
That
was
doesn't
your-
mean he grabbed it. Did he grab it?
I forgot.
If it's in the VOD, then yes, I have it. Then I have 2 bedrolls.
I'm pretty sure you grabbed stuff and then just gave it to Zoot to carry.
I totally did. No, you're 100%.
I would say Zoot, it's up to you whether or not you're still carrying her shit after all of
I'm
the
gonna-
mist and
We have to be quiet.
I'm gonna assume because I know what to take on a big expedition, or if you're going out in an adventure, really a hunt. But I'll assume that I just took 2 of everything because if Lady Isadora was like, "What do I take?" I'll tell her what you're supposed to take, and then I'll add all of that to my inventory.
You were like such a nice dude.
Well, I remember we were in that little store,
every night.
and
Yeah.
you
I
guys
think
kept
I grabbed-
asking me.
I grabbed a lot of health potions. I remember that. But anyway.
I had a sword.
Oh, so
Yeah.
dope.
You got a short sword named Sting.
Right, you didn't have your
Yeah.
own sword. Oh god.
So,
All right, great.
are
Then
we
that
getting
means
this done
I
later?
do have two bedrolls, and
So Winnie, you're still out in the hallway. You do know that the stairs continue up to a balcony on a floor above you. So there's the dumbwaiter, but there's also you can take those red marble staircase up another level if you wanted to.
Me being the terrible character that I am, I would probably go up to look at it without telling anybody. I wonder.
So you go up.
Yeah.
and I guess the rest of us will just go pull on that pulley to make the clearing and drop some bedrolls.
Yeah.
To be fair, if I noticed that the stairs went up, I would also vote we go up first.
I can help you with the dumbwaiter situation. We can do a little test and then go find them when we're done. Does that sound good to you, Suit?
All right. If we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
let me do this.
Okay.
I am going to take. I'm gonna take a set of dice out from my bag that I had grabbed, a set of bone dice, and I'm gonna say, all right, a lot of my Watcher training hasn't really stuck, so I can't promise this is gonna work. Just don't look at me.
Okay.
And I'll turn my back on them, and I'll just sort of try to whisper silently to the dice, an oath of the Watchers, and I'm going to imbue them with magic. And then what that is going to do is it means whoever takes the dice at that point can speak to me telepathically, up to 25 words at a time, each message. And so as long as I'm within 10 miles, it basically lets us communicate with each other. So I'll hand them back to Annie.
Well, Winnie is not there. Winnie has gone up the stairs.
Then by default, I will be handing them to Lady Isadora, and I'll say,
Okay, you and Winnie go up. Where
I'm going up as well. I think it's just you and Will.
you should probably chase after her then.
Me? Wait, can I look now? Zoot, am I allowed to look at you now? You told me not to look at you.
Yeah, the others have gone upstairs.
Oh,
I gave them a
okay.
little token. That means if they yell or they want us to know there's something bad, they can let us know, and we'll be right there. We can go catch them.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Great.
now help me put this bedroll down the shaft.
You got it. All right.
So you two are going over to the dumbwaiter to put the bedrolls down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Winnie, Isadora, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look around.
Okay. So as you sort of take the top step, there's a suit of armor up against the wall, just similar to the ones that you saw downstairs.
Is the is there a coat of arms on all the suit of arms?
There is. So the helm of the visor is shaped like a wolf, and the crest on the sort of black metal shield is a windmill.
Do I have to roll for stealth again, or do I still have it?
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to...
I'm just trying to look around, but I want to be sneaky about it.
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth check.
Am I stealthy? I don't know. Am I stealthy?
Probably
That's a
not. You are
12.
pretty loud.
A 12?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
So as you walk by the suit of armor,
Time to go.
I need you to
Time to
roll. I
go.
need you and Isadora to roll initiative.
Woo!
Let's see.
Zoot, remember you have an whenever you roll.
It's a 19.
19.
That's a 14.
14.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so as you walk by, lurches forward, and it's going to try to grab you. Winnie, I need you to make a dexterity check.
We're just here looking at the dumbwaiter like, oh my god, look at that usable elevator.
That's an 11.
11. Okay, it reaches out and you're able to sort of just dodge its grasp, and you're up first. That was its sort of surprise moment, but you were able to dodge it. So, what are you doing?
Time to go. Let's go, Lady Isadora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're going to disengage and then move?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I yell. Willa!
Isadora, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna run away. I'm definitely gonna charge it and attack. 2 questions. Has it been 10 minutes since I was in the little room / do I still have my Shield of Faith up? And did the dog follow us? 'Cause if so, I'm shooing the dog back downstairs.
You do not have Shield of Faith has worn off at this point. But the dog stayed with the bowl of water and the food. It did not follow you, so it's still in the it's still in the conservatory
Great.
at the moment.
That's good. I'm going to attack it with my rapier. That was an @1 to hit.
Yep, you swing. You sort of try to stab it with your rapier, and it harmlessly bounces off. It doesn't break or anything. It's intact, but the armor it's armor. It's a suit of armor. So with that being your attack, it's going to make a slam attack. Let's see,
Can we hear anything?
That's an 11 to hit.
I'm assuming that we heard them yell
That
for
is
us.
not going to hit.
Okay, and that is a 17 to hit.
The 17 will hit.
Okay, so you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it sort of slams you and throws you back down the flight of stairs, and sort of lurches towards you.
That's delightful. I love that. All right, I'm a meat shield right now. That's okay. I'm doing my job.
So, Winnie, you have left initiative at this point because you ran down the stairs. What are you doing?
I am getting Zoot and Willa and telling them, so we might have a small situation. We're gonna need you, Zoot. Come on, let's go. Come on, get your hammer.
Do you need me to roll for initiative?
Liana, we can't hear you. Sorry. You've definitely heard them screaming from upstairs. Winnie, now having told you.
Yes,
So let's
I'm
have
hearing
you.
out.
Yes. So let's have you both roll for initiative now as you sort of climb the stairs.
I got a 19 plus 1 for a 20.
I got an 11.
All right. Let's get it all here. Okay, so Zoot is going first, I'm assuming.
If nobody got above a 20,
No,
I
I mean up the stairs. You're going up the stairs first.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Which one's the landing? Is it this one or is it
where Isadora is? So he's thrown
Where
Isadora
Isadora is.
down the first couple steps,
Oh,
and
jeez.
the suit of armor sort of standing at the top landing, leering at you.
I am, of course, in a dress.
Do I get to go? Is it
Yes,
my turn?
yes, it is your turn, Zoot.
Ah! I am going to take an action to hit it with my halberd.
Okay, roll for an attack.
A total of 3 plus 5 is 8.
8 misses.
Then I will use my bonus action to help poor Isadora up.
Okay, so that bonus action gets Isadora back to her feet.
Thanks.
So Winnie, you are up. You're still at the bottom of the
yeah.
stairs at this point.
Yes. So, okay. What can I do? I can help Zoot out, can't I? By doing whatchamacallit, green flame blade onto his great whatever weapon he's using at the moment.
So you're gonna cast Green Flame Blade. I believe the way
Yeah.
that it works is you make an attack with your weapon, and if it hits, it also does.
Transfers of fire.
Yes,
to, like,
it'll
another
transfer
target.
fire damage that Zoot, I believe. Let me quick double check that.
It's a new one.
It is a new one.
Tasha's, I think. Actually, you know what? I'll make it easy.
No.
Let's just.
Let's
Oh,
make it
okay,
easy.
okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so make a melee attack. When it hits, it's gonna take that weapon's damage. So it's for hitting 2 targets,
Oh,
not
okay.
imbuing someone else's weapon
Okay.
with. Yeah, so it would have to be you would have to be brandishing the weapon.
Okay,
there were
okay,
multiple
then never mind,
targets.
never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, I misinterpreted.
All good.
You got that fancy short sword I gave you.
I do, but I think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna try and shoot it with my light crossbow.
Okay. Roll for a ranged attack as you get into range. You sort of swing up the stairs.
That's an 11, 12, 13.
You sort of shoot the light crossbow, and the bolt just sort of glances off the edge of the suit of armor.
Can I use my bonus action for Magic Stone?
Can it be cast as a bonus action?
Yes, that's why I picked it.
It can. Yes, you can cast Magic Stone. Go for it.
Let's do it. On the stones that I picked up. So do I roll
So
another attack?
you're using your sling to sling these pebbles, 3 pebbles at it. So give me a roll.
That's a 16. 17. I think I can do 3 of them, right? And the last one does not hit 5.
The 17 hits. So
Oh, boy.
roll 1d6.
4!
Plus 4 is 8.
Plus 4 is 8, yes.
Okay. All right, that is Winnie's turn. Nell, you are up. Isadora.
All right. I'm going to swing with my rapier again.
Okay.
And I'm almost certainly not going to hit again. That is a 10.
10. The rapier is just too. It's too fine. It's not able to sort of find anywhere in between the plates of the armor to do any sort of significant damage. Are you going to move, disengage, or are you going to stay where you are?
I mean, I can't. 'Cause that was my action to attack, and I'm not a fucking rogue. So I'm just gonna move over here so he hopefully can't throw me down the stairs again, and that means I can put myself between him and the bard.
Okay.
But I can meat shield.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity.
I shouldn't be, because I'm staying within his range. I'm not moving out of his range, so I should be able to just
I guess
duck to
you
the
are sort of slinking around him. That's fair. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Speaking of our bard, Willa, what are you doing?
I am going to, just by, does it look like there's someone actually in it?
Make a perception check with disadvantage, because now Isadora is in between you and it's chaos currently.
Okay, why isn't my sheet loading? Love when that happens. 14?
Yeah, with the 14, you can just see it looks like a void. You can sort of spot in between the sort of slats of the visor. It's just black. It does not seem like there's anyone inside. This is clearly animated by some sort of magic.
Okay, some sort of magic. Okay, so I am going to, there's stairs here. Can we try to push it down the stairs? I'm going to shout. So I'm gonna try to like move behind it, like scoot to the side and move towards it. And shove it in the direction of the stairs.
Okay, make a strength check.
Okay.
I don't know if me being adjacent allows me to help. I guess I probably need to use that as my action. Sorry.
Okay, so hold on. I need to see. I'm confused by the stairs. Like where he's standing, is that the stairs
That's
that we
the
came
top.
from?
Yes, that is the landing.
So if I push him that way, he's
Gonna
not
fall
going
right.
anywhere.
He's gonna fall into Zoot.
Okay. So I need to. This isn't a good idea then. Because everyone's in the. Okay. So I'm just gonna go behind him then, I guess, and just like hit him with some sort of object that I have. Let's try. I don't even know if. Can I try hitting it with? I can't use vicious mockery, can I? Because like, it's not actually attached to someone. It's psychic damage. Will that actually hit it?
You can try.
Alright, okay.
You can certainly try. As they say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call him a big dumb metal oaf, and then we'll see what happens. All right.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell saving throw DC is 13.
Rolled a 15. So he's just seems as if it's unaffected by any sort of mocking, but it does sort of whirl around, and it senses that you've sort of now shuffled behind it, and you now have its full attention. And you used most of your movement. You're now within range of it. Do you want to move anywhere?
I mean, I'd like to disengage. But
Well,
I don't know if I have
you
enough
used your attack
room.
action, so you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
disengage it. It
So-
would take an attack of opportunity.
I guess I can just so I can't move backwards.
You can, but
My
it'll.
dog is barking.
That's okay.
That's literally the
It'll
worst.
get an attack of opportunity against you if you try to move out of its way.
Well then, I guess I'll stand there.
Yes, the
and
dog will
hope
get
for
an
the
attack
best.
of opportunity. Okay. All right, it is its turn, and now that you have its full attention, it's going to take 2 slam attacks against you. That is a
Brace yourself.
16. That is a 20 to hit and a 11 to hit on Willa. 20 and an 11 to hit. Do either of those hit? Yep.
1 hit.
Okay. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it sort of sees you and grabs your shoulders and just slams you into the wall directly behind you.
Cool.
Isadora, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try it again. All right, that was a 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Finally. And I'm going to do my damage. That's not bad. That is 6, I believe.
6 damage. You're able to sort of perceive as it's sort of lifted its arms and thrown Willa up against the wall. There's an opening in between the plates under its arm, and you're able to sort of jab your rapier into it just as it's dropping her to the floor. Are you gonna stay there? Or are you gonna move?
No, I'm staying there.
All right, Zoot.
I would like to, no promises that I will, but I would like to pick up the suit of armor, turn 90 degrees to my left, and drop it down the center of the stairwell.
Give me a strength check.
I'm okay at those. 14? That one's on the edge.
You're able to grab it, but as you try to lift it, it resists being lifted. You have grappled it, but it is not. You're not able to sort of lift it and throw it over the balcony.
I'm okay. I'm happy with grappling it. Then in that case, I will drag it backwards down the stairs 10 feet.
Okay.
If I can. Away from Willa and Isadora.
You can
force
get a
movement.
little farther.
Yeah, basically.
Yep, into that corner. Okay.
And I think that was my action to grapple. So I've just got my arms wrapped around this guy, trying to keep him from reaching out at anyone. He doesn't have a weapon, does he? He's just been pushing.
He is just shoving, yes. The spear and the
Great.
shield that were sort of standing with him are still back in the
Great.
sort of
Cool.
stand. Yep.
Great. Then he doesn't have weapons, and I'm grappling him, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Winnie, you sort of see Zoot with his arms around this suit of armor, dragging him back down the steps. What do?
You have
I'm gonna-
advantage.
It's grappled, so you have advantage on an attack.
Get your sword out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my short sword out, and I'm gonna try and hit it. I can find the 1920, if I may. I rolled the same thing twice. Short sword, I add my dex, or is it?
Short sword. It's. I think. Is it versatile? Can you do dex strength?
Yes, you can add dex with a short sword. It's a light weapon.
Okay. So that's a 17 with a short sword.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Key. That's 7.
All right.
7 damage. And
So-
then can I use my bonus action for the magic stone again,
Yeah, go for it.
if I may? First one misses. Second one probably misses. I think no. I'll miss. I didn't even get above.
Even
a
with
10.
the advantage?
Oh, I get advantage. Okay.
Well, this is a ranged attack, and you're within. I'm gonna say you're within 5 feet of it, so it's just a straight roll then at that point.
Okay. That's fine.
So those all miss, you said?
Yeah, because I didn't get anything above a 10.
Okay. Yep. So those, I mean, they hit it, but they're just glancing off of the armor, not really having any effect on it. Lee. Willa.
Am I actually knocked on the ground?
You are. No, you haven't fallen prone. You were slammed up against the wall.
Okay. Okay, got it. So I am going to charge at it with a weapon. I'm gonna take out my rapier and we'll try.
You got that advantage. Go for the crits. You have advantage. Go for the crits.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. So, one more. Okay, so I have a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Rapier. Six.
All right, you sort of jam your rapier in between the slots of the armor, and as you do, it sort of, you feel this like cold rush of air release from under the visor and sort of wrap around you. You don't take any damage, but you can tell that whatever that was, it's that hurt it. What you just did.
Okay.
So it is going to try Zoot. I need you to make a strength check.
Makes sense. I got
Okay.
Ooh, no, I got a 3 on the die and 8 total.
You.
Wait!
Oh!
I would like to use a bardic inspiration die. Because I'm allowed to give it to you before we know the outcome.
Yes, you could have.
Right?
Yes, as you would have done it on your turn. As yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Am I allowed to do that or no? Oh no. It's not my turn. It's not my
I
turn.
was gonna say
I can't do it.
yeah, it's a bonus
that's
action on
fine.
your turn. Okay.
I think
That's
I was gonna say I think it's legal to do, but you would have had to have given it to me.
You would have
already.
he would have had to have it. Yeah. So.
Oh, I thought I had to give it. I thought I could give it to you after the roll, as long as it was before the outcome.
Yes, I can roll it before the outcome, but I have to have it first. It's not something that you do as a reaction. It's
Right.
more like
it's a
on your
bonus
turn you
action.
give
On
it
your
out.
yes, as a bonus
Sorry,
action,
sorry,
you can
sorry.
give it.
I
No,
forgot
I mean,
I had it.
You did just
Can
go.
you
I don't know.
get inspiration for the puppy?
So what I'll say, no, I'm not James. I don't give inspiration for dogs unless it's my dog.
No, there's no bardic inspiration.
No Vardic inspiration in wherever we are.
It is a horror campaign.
Yeah.
Aw.
It is a horror.
So after all of that, what I will say though is it rolled really, really poorly, so it is still grappled, despite you only
Okay.
rolling in a 3 on the dice
So-
or 4 on the dice. So it is grappled. Isadora, it's your turn.
I'm gonna
Blah blah.
and that's
19.
19. And that's another 6. No, that's an 8. That's an 8.
8
Points of
damage.
Yeah.
So Isadora, you step up to it and how do you kill it?
Yes! Yes! Guys, Isadora is never gonna let y'all live down that she got all of the game. This is it. It's all over. Yeah, she's going to take.
It doesn't slip on any of the magic stones.
She's holding her, parasol rapier and just drives it straight into those slits on the face, straight through, until the metal clangs against the back of the shield. I assume there's no blood in there or anything, but that's okay.
Nope. The suit of armor just falls to the ground. It is no longer moving, no longer seems to be any sort of movement as a part of it. It's just, we're gonna say it's gone.
I kick it a little.
Zoot kicks it a little. Nothing. It just clangs.
It's dead.
I go looking for any useful parts.
Roll.
That was exciting. Thank you for your help.
Roll an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh, with the advantage. That is a 19.
Okay, I'll say you're able to
What do I get?
remove the hinge mechanism that would have been on the visor. And I'll give you 8 leather straps with buckles.
Yes.
Is that? Do you guys hear that? Is something banging?
Yeah, that's fireworks or gunshots outside of my apartment.
Oh, but I didn't know. I thought it was
Pretty
part of
guys.
the game.
Nope, in the game. Spooky,
Alright,
scary
oh.
house.
There is?
Knocking?
Look, there's a door over here. Willow.
That door makes weird noises. I say we go through one of these down here.
I didn't hear any weird noises. I've tuned them out.
Okay, so let's.
Shall we count to 3 again? Open them all at once? I like that.
Sure.
So
But
who's
don't go inside.
I'm gonna say who's taking okay, so Winnie, you're at the door to the sort of top, and Zoot, you're at
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah, Zoot's gonna just try to grab both handles and push them both open at once.
Pushing them both open simultaneously.
Got a big wingspan.
Okay.
You know, I used to have big wings
I'll
too.
stand right behind Zoot.
Really?
Until you took the air to Minnie.
Go ahead and roll. Or I'm sorry. Go ahead and open the doors. My bad. Sorry. Distracted.
Second thought.
Nothing interesting on my side. What's up there?
I got a rug and a big chair. Oh, and a bed.
Ah, let's take a
let
nap.
me
It's
see.
exhausting.
Closet. And a bed. Wait, don't go in there without me, guys. Don't split up.
So, Zoot, you're running back to the.
Yeah, I see that most people are heading north, so I will leave the door open, but I'll head and follow them. I have no problem stepping on the rug.
So,
I'm
the first thing that you notice when you enter the room, in the corner behind the chairs next to the bed, you see a creature. It's
Alive.
it's gray and sort of has this really ghastly face, giant jaws, long sort of tongue hanging out of its mouth.
That's not nice. It's just Willa.
But it's hanging.
Oh, so it's dead?
It's hanging from the ceiling.
Maybe that was the monster.
There's a noose tied around the neck. And it's just swaying there in the room.
The monster or the parents.
Or the monster.
I would like to approach it.
Okay.
I can't imagine it's going to do anything, but it's, worth a try. I'm going to reach out and cast Spare the Dying on it.
All right, you cast it. Nothing happens.
All right.
But you do. You
I
do.
would like. Oh,
I would say you do notice as you move closer, there is a piece of parchment sort of tucked into its wrist. It looked like it was
first
holding it.
I want to cut it down. I'm going to stand up on the bed and use my rapier to just try to cut through the rope.
Okay.
While she's cutting the rope, I just wanted to ask if I noticed anybody in our party, if there's any wounds or bruises or noticeable injuries from that encounter.
Mhm. Yep.
I'd say
I'll
Willa.
come over
I'd
to
say
Willa.
yeah, Willa might look a little.
I look like my neck is really red and there's like a bruise.
I will lay on hands. I will try to lay on hands. I'll say,
All right, I tried this back when we were fighting those zombies at
Yeah.
those ruins. It didn't work, but let me try again. I promise. I swear I've been able to do this in class.
I trust you.
Focus, Suit.
Do you need me to do anything or I just stand here? Okay.
I give her 5 points of lay of hands healing.
Hey,
Bro!
first
you
heal
put
of
me
the
back
campaign,
normal.
yo.
Look at that.
I'm gonna
Do you-
like
Do you have any more points, or is that all you have? Because I'm also feeling pretty bad.
We could just.
Was that it? Was that everything? Alright.
Yeah, I'll open my eyes. I'll see that the redness, the wound around the neck is all gone, and I'll say,
oh my
Told ya.
thank you so much.
I am a watcher. Fear me as I watch.
I point to Zoot and I say, "You're a wizard."
I am not a wizard. I am a watcher.
Wizard.
It is a very watcher.
Wizard.
Watcher.
Do you have any more healing, though?
Yes. Here, come here. I'll heal you.
All right, I
Wizard
will
will
go over
heal
to
you.
Suit.
and I am going to not heal Isadora because I am all out of lay on hands points for the day.
But do you touch me like you're trying to?
I do try. I
Yeah.
promise you I do try.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna humor you then and be like, "Oh, I feel so much better now. Thank you so much, dear. I really appreciate that."
I can tell when it doesn't work. You don't have to be nice.
Oh, okay.
I'm
it
only-
really didn't work
I've
then.
got about a 50% right here. It only seems to be
Okay.
working half the time.
All right. Well, we'll practice together. I also have some healing. We can practice together. Not that I need the practice, but you do certainly. So
Why don't you just heal yourself?
I could, but it's my only other spell. I really think I'm going to be really tired after I use it, so I want to make sure none of you guys need it. I'm very selfless and generous as a leader like that.
You're a
I'm just gonna look at Winter and just
You hear that, guys? Hector's our new leader.
I'm gonna go take the piece of paper out of the dead man and like close his eyes if they're open.
You're able to, I mean, obviously you cut him down. You don't need to roll an attack to cut the rope. And it drops. The sort of hand with the letter falls. The parchment sort of just lays there on the ground. You're able to close its eyes of whatever creature this is.
What does the letter say?
What does the letter say? I will read it aloud as you read it aloud. I took many years of recitation in addition to pianoforte and dance and fencing and horseback riding.
you're actually very good on the piano.
Thank you. 7 years.
Welcome.
What did that to you? I didn't practice as much as I
Fantastic.
should, but thank
Very
you.
good. You're welcome.
I can give you some pointers sometime if you'd like.
Those ghosts were
I would
pretty
love that.
happy. They were some pretty grateful dead for your music.
I love that. No, I would love that. We should definitely practice together.
You know, I'm not nearly as good a singer as you are, though. Perhaps you could give me some tips in exchange.
Oh, maybe
course.
something less.
So
Yeah,
while you're the two of you are having the conversation about music lessons, Winnie, you read the note, And it says, "My beloved children, I wish I could do what all fathers do and tell you that monsters aren't real, but it wouldn't be true. Life can create things of exquisite beauty, but it can also twist them into hideous beings. Selfish, violent, grotesque, monstrous. It hurts me to say that your mother has turned into one such monster, inside and out. And I'm afraid the disease that afflicted her mind has taken hold of me as well. It sickens me to think what we've put you through. There is no excuse. I only ask you, though I know I have not the right to do so, to try and forgive us. I despise what your mother has become, but I love and pity her all the same. Rose, I wish I could see you blossom into a strong, young, beautiful woman. Thorn and Walter, I wish I could be there for you, but I can't. This is the only way. Goodbye."
All right. I'm going to give it to Willa. She had the best rapport with the children. Did the children mention a Walter to us?
Walter's
they're
the
only-
cousin, I think.
Yeah.
Where's the
Is he
dog?
the cousin we're supposed to? No, the dog is Chair. Cousin that we're supposed to take them to?
You do remember that so you've got a couple pieces of information here that Isidore, I'm assuming you shared the letter that you found in the chest with the group.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know that from the letter to Gustav's brother, Walter is mentioned along with Rose and Thorn, and you remember in the letter from Strahd there was mention of a bastard son at one point.
All right. Well, that's this room. I would suggest we move out of here and on to another room as quickly as possible. Find
So
Walter in the house.
So the
And then-
monster that we're fighting is the mom?
Yes. Probably.
Oh, dear.
So I'm not great with your fancy human family. So that's supposed to be the dad hanging?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely think that's the father. Is there anything on his body that looks like, I don't know, like a necklace or like a watch or like some sort of like token?
Give me
If
an
I investigate
yeah,
it?
give me an investigation check.
19?
Yeah, so you notice that though it's this ghastly sort of non-human form, it's still dressed in sort of finery and fine clothes. So it does have, he has a brooch that has the family crest that you've seen throughout the house with the windmill on it. But no medallions, no chains, just the brooch.
Okay. I'm going to take it, and not for me, for the children. And just because I have a criminal background doesn't mean I'm evil, okay? Cool. I'll add it. Can I add that to my inventory?
Yes.
Why would you
Alright.
if you're just gonna give it to the kids?
Well, because I need somewhere to put it. Hello?
Okay, anything else in this room? Are you just heading out to the hallway?
Yeah, back to the hallway.
Yeah.
Here, Willa.
I got the dumbwaiter ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give Willa the letter.
We have two other
to give
rooms as
to the
well up
kids.
here.
Oh, I
And
looked
then
in
the
there.
water.
So it's a closet and a bed.
What about this door?
So
Oh, good catch.
Totally missed that one.
Yeah, same.
We all cram into that tiny little hallway looking in.
it's a bathroom. There's nothing really distinct about it. It's a bathroom.
Is there anything in the water?
Nothing that you can discern just by looking at it. Zoot and Isadora, are you walking through that lower bedroom?
Yeah. Yeah. There's not
Yeah.
another body hanging in here now, is there?
There is not.
Okay.
But as you enter the room, you feel a chill. And you see a figure appear.
I want to put my arms aggressively in front of Zoot.
You're so good. Yeah.
flinging my body in front of him.
Yeah. That's pretty much the only thing that would have stopped me. Thanks.
Well,
So, Isadora,
this so
you have thrown yourself in front of Zoot, and
told friend.
you just see this woman, and she's just sort of pacing back and forth in this sort of incorporeal silvery glow to her. She's three-dimensional, but she doesn't really notice you.
Ma'am?
The mom.
Yes, probably. But not the monster mom, just the spirit of the monster mom.
And
She's probably very nice, okay, Zoot?
Not a sphinx. I was wrong. I'll give you that.
Can I put my arms down? Will you promise not to attack her unless she attacks us?
Yes. Actually,
Alright.
I'm gonna go get the others. I'll be very quiet. I'm gonna sneak out and get the others.
Okay, sounds good.
Guys, we found the
Ma'am?
mom. Yeah, be really quiet and come with us.
and Isadora,
Can you hear me?
you sort of see her head turn, and she slowly sort of spins and rotates, floating, and sort of slowly comes towards you
I don't move away.
and says,
I'll let her approach.
"Hello. I'm sorry that the master and the mistress are not at home currently."
Are you do you work in this household?
My name is Margaret. I'm the nursemaid for the 3 children.
Margaret, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We met 2 of the children. They were delightful. Clearly, you're very well under your guidance.
Yes, the 2 youngest are my pride, and then she sort of floats past you and drifts and plants herself in front of this door very sort of deliberately and
Fall
says,
back,
"But
fall back."
I hope that you will keep your voices down because the baby is sleeping."
Is the baby Walter?
Yes, my pride and joy, my Walter, he's in the next room in his crib sleeping.
How old is he?
Oh, he's newly born, just a few months.
Where are the master and mistress, ma'am?
I'm not sure. I just know that they're not here.
Would you mind if I just open the door to look in
Oh,
at the child? I would love to see him.
please don't. But I wish that you wouldn't.
I won't. I have 13 nieces and nephews. So I'm very used to babies, and I understand how difficult they can be at times. Can you tell us, has there been anything strange going on in this household lately?
I wouldn't want to disturb the mistress of the house. She's very, very particular. And
Yes, I understand. My mother's like that as well.
she sort of drifts in and
Take a step closer.
you can sort of see through the door that she reaches in and scoops up the baby from the crib.
She still has the dice. I telepathically send a message to Lady Isadora.
Mhm.
I say, out in the hallway, we are ready, we have weapons ready, and we have a running bet on whether or not you're about to die. If you do die, you're going to make me a very happy wyvern boy.
Can I respond? Is it
Yes,
or this a one?
and you can respond. You can respond. You got 25 words.
Glad to hear it, Zoot. I'll give you a signal.
Right.
Silent.
As she scoops up the baby, she sort of like cradles it and leans it towards you, and you can see that there's no child. It's just a bundle of blankets.
I'll reach out anyways to take the bundle.
And she withdraws it very quickly from you and
Yes, understood.
and just floats past you. And as she does, you see her step forward, look into the mirror that's on that wall, and pass through it. And as she passes through it, you hear 2 clicks, and she vanishes as the wall swings open.
All right. I think we're all right. I'm going to say aloud. We have a new door in here, but real fast. I want to go check the nursery.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, not bad. That was a 15. Not good. Not bad.
With a 15, you can see underneath the crib a corpse that looks strangely like the woman who you just saw.
But it's not a baby.
It is not. It is it's the face is the same as the woman who introduced herself as Margaret.
I want to kneel down real fast, check and see if there are any notes, valuables, toys, anything she might be holding.
Yeah, so as you sort of lean down and look closely, you can just see she's not holding anything, but her white dress is stained red in the front, and she has multiple stab wounds across her chest and neck and stomach.
Right. Is there like a blanket or anything in the crib?
There is.
All right, I'll pick that up. And I'm gonna try to give it to Willa. Actually, I'm not really a big fan of babies. But maybe you could. I mean, they love me, but I don't love them. So maybe you could take it in case we find the baby.
Yeah, that's fine. What did you find in there?
A dead nursemaid, and her ghost. And she went through the walls and left a door open for us, and I'm still alive. Sorry, Zoot, darling. Maybe next time you'll get him. I'm gonna head back in the room.
I'm just gonna go, yes.
Hey up.
So are we, I mean, was the nurse like kind? Like, do we trust to go through the room that she opened for us?
I mean, I don't think she
vibes
was
were we-
inviting us in after her. But yes, she was kind. I don't think that ensures anything good is beyond that door. But I don't think she meant us any harm.
Okay. Do you want to, what should we do?
I mean, I think we should go through. We need to try to find this child, right?
Yeah. Zoot, what do you think?
I think if the child has any chance of being alive, we should still take that chance to save it. That being said, I don't think the chances are very high of the child being alive, considering everything else in this house is a ghost!
Yeah, I do think that you bring up some really great points. However, maybe the ghost was leading us to a safe place where the child is. And I guess the only way to find out is if we go down this hallway.
Just after this, no more sidetracks, okay? I don't care if there's 1,000 dead children. I have to find Professor Gaston, because I have a life debt to these Watchers that I still need to fulfill, and I can't get by on 3 months of training.
I agree.
I thought I was gonna teach you
I
how to be a
haven't met a
watcher.
single eligible bachelor, so I also think we should get back.
Hey,
Kelsey,
there were
Kelsey,
4
you did
ghosts.
tell me you were going to teach me how to be a watcher. So far, you haven't taught me much.
Winnie did.
Oh, was it Winnie or Willa who told me? I don't remember.
Winnie.
I don't
Winnie.
know how
It
to be a
was- yeah,
watcher.
Winnie. Okay.
I
Winnie.
really don't.
Definitely
Yeah.
Winnie.
Yeah, Professor Winter.
Okay, so I
So
guess
what are you
I'm
doing?
gonna
Are you going through, or are you
walk
staying
down the
down?
hall.
Let's go
Well,
down the
before,
hall.
yeah. What, all together? Can we fit?
probably need a marching order.
Who's going first?
I mean, Zoot, if you want to win your bet, I can go first. Otherwise, you can go first.
I can go first.
No, you're not going first.
No. You two to the back. You two to the back.
I'll go first, and yeah.
Okay, so you're going in and you're climbing the steps.
Okay, up here. Wait, can I get in? I don't know if I can. There we go. Thanks.
And as you all climb the steps, I'll bring you in.
Man, this house is so big. They are so rich.
It didn't look this
I
big on the outside.
How many secret
Crazy.
compartments is it gonna have?
Two-
I'm
what
going
is-
to
All
buy
rich
you a
people
house
have-
someday.
That is so nice. Do all rich people have this many secret passages in their houses? Is this like a rich people thing?
Yes. Yes, it is. It's so all of the parents can have affairs.
So
And the children know
as you reach
Oh, I-
why you're drunk.
the top, you note that this is clearly the attic of the house. These are the ceilings are sort of pitched on the sides. The walls are shorter, ceilings are lower. Cobwebs everywhere as you enter that first hallway.
All right, let's grab 3 doors.
All right.
We could actually grab 4. There's more than 4 here.
Each of us can grab one. I love it. I can really get 2 at a time, one with each hand.
Why don't I take the double? You're hurting
Okay.
still a little, yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, if I think that works out, because the other door that we're not doing is the door downstairs,
To
so
the
we could
steps,
open
yeah.
all 5
On
at
the
once.
count of 3?
The one in front of Willa is a window, not a door.
Oh,
Perfect. I'll open that one.
all right. On your count, Winter.
3.
Oh no, I don't like what I see in mine.
Did you?
I don't like it.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right.
What? I was gonna say I only opened the window.
Yeah, just Willa roll initiative. All right. So first, Zoot, which one do you look in first?
I will look north into the tiny one, and then I'll look south into the massive one.
You see a tiny bed, nightstand, rocking chair, a small
bodies?
stove. No bodies, nothing out of the ordinary, just a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
immediately
dust
just
and
look.
cobwebs.
I'm looking for ghosts and bodies, and that's it. And then I'll look behind me into the big room. There's a lot in this one.
There
I probably
is-
will look at this one for a little bit.
There is old furniture, chairs, tables wrapped in dusty white sheets, cobwebs everywhere, dust everywhere, but no bodies, nothing happens when you enter the room.
Yeah, I'll wait until all of their doors open, and then I'll just say a lot of dust and furniture.
I'll step into mine.
Isadora, the first thing you notice, aside from the bricked up window, the toy chest with the windmills on the side, the dollhouse that looks exactly like the house that you've now traversed through. Through the cobwebs and the dust that sort of shimmers in your view, you see 2 small skeletons wearing clothes that are very familiar to you.
Rose and Thorn.
And clutched in the arm of one of the skeletons is a stuffed doll that you recognize as well.
Damn it.
What does the stuffed doll look like?
A small child, sort of yarn for hair, buttoned up, buttons up its center as if it's wearing clothes, but
I'm sure it's not going to do any good yet again, but I will kneel down and touch them each with Spare the Dying.
as you do, you see before you maybe you see them before you.
No, I see her. She's there.
Rose and Thorn appear, but they appear with sort of a silvery specter around them, blue behind their eyes. And they say, please don't take our toys.
Of course not, dears. We would never dream of such a thing. Is that your baby brother right there?
Oh, well, this is Walter. This isn't Walter. This is the doll that Margaret made me so that I could always have Walter with me. And Thorn's little voice says, yeah, this is my baby brother.
That's wonderful. I'm sure he's very lucky to have two siblings like you.
Can I creep up behind her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna peer around. And I'm gonna take a step back. But I am going to try and recover since the ghosts are there, and I don't want to scare the kids, even though they're ghosts. And okay, I'm gonna say, I have something for you. And I'll pull out the brooch, and I'll kind of extend it forward. I think this was your dad's.
Rose, sort of the specter of Rose, sort of reaches out to take it, but it just passes, her hand just passes through it as she reaches for it.
I'm going to go further in the room and
I'll move out of the way.
I'll say, I'll pin it to your thing so that you always have it. And I'll kind of kneel down and pin it to the one that I think is Rose.
Would you like to play?
And 25 words. Hold on.
Hang
I
on
think something.
one
yeah,
second, y'all.
say,
I just lost.
stream's just acting
So,
up a little bit.
What did you say, Nell? Just as you were.
I asked if they want to play with the dollhouse or with me or whatever. If we could play for a few minutes.
And then, as she started to ask if she can play dolls with the creepy ghost kids, I activated the dice again. And in Isadora's head, I'm going to psionically say,
You are suicidal. We should get out of here. The kids don't really exist, you lunatic. We have professors to find.
If I may, I'm going to pull back my hair, and I'm going to pull out the key, and I'm gonna ask, do you guys know what this belongs to? We're trying to get out and get home to our families, and if this helps us get out, that would be really great.
Yeah, that opens the dollhouse, Rose says. She sort of points to the house in the corner.
Do you know what happens when we open the dollhouse?
Well, Mommy said we shouldn't open the dollhouse.
Then I agree with Mummy, and we should never open the dollhouse. I definitely trust that. However, do you know how we can get out of the house?
I just know that. Well, I don't remember exactly. I just know that when Mummy and Daddy left us here, they took Walter out of our room and said they would bring him to the basement.
Do
And
you
that
remember
was-
what day this was?
No.
Okay. So we should probably check the basement.
We should probably check the basement.
I don't want to get in trouble. I know that.
No. I don't want you to get in trouble either. But you know, I don't think that you would get in trouble for helping us. I think your daddy would be very happy that you were helping us. He seemed like a very nice man. So if you want to help us, you can, but if you don't, no pressure. I get it. We'll find our way, as long as you guys are safe.
And she sort of looks you up and down and then just reaches her hand out towards you, Willa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take it?
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, as you do, you feel the soul of this child who is just desperate for love and warmth and kindness from someone. And that soul sort of enters you.
Okay.
And you can feel a coldness, but you also feel a sense of just longing and loneliness.
Okay.
And you hear her voice in your head and say, please lay us to rest.
I will do that if you can help us get out of here. We'll lay everyone to rest.
Should I carry the skeletons with us?
And Willa, you hear Isadora say this, and you sort of unconsciously look at her and just nod.
Alright. I will pick up the 2 little bodies, and all the toys that I can carry, and, a couple blankets.
And Rose sort
Okay.
of, Rose through Willa,
Mm-hmm.
sort of takes the key that Willa you've had and slides the key into the front door of the dollhouse.
Wait. So, check in. Hey, what's up? Just wanted to check in to make sure that this is what we're supposed to be doing. You
And-
said Mommy didn't want us to do this, but I think your mommy is also bad. So maybe this is a good thing that we're doing by opening the house.
And Rose just sort of, you hear Rose's voice in your head say, Mommy didn't want us in the basement, but I think we need to go there so that you can leave.
Is this how you get to the basement? Y'all don't have like stairs? It's like through the dollhouse.
And as you turn the key into the dollhouse,
I'm possessed by a child.
Get out of my sister's body!
you hear a sliding of stone further down the hallway.
Jesus.
outside the bedroom that you're currently in.
Okay. Okay.
Hey Tyler, was there anything cool in my room?
Winnie, while all this is going on, you you see another bed, a writing desk with a stool, an iron chair.
There's a doll here.
It's just a smiling little doll of a young girl in a yellow dress. Nothing else out of the ordinary.
Anything cool on the writing desk?
The writing desk is empty, and there's nothing on top of it.
Tyler just learned the lesson to leave the most dramatic room for last.
I tried, and then Nell was like, I'm going in here.
The boring room, the room with the ghost children, and also a boring room.
And another boring room. So are you, you're out in the hallway, Zoot and Winnie. Do you cross to the bedroom where Willa and Isadora are?
Yeah. I mean, when my
Okay.
rooms were boring, I stood in the hallway looking around the corner.
Oh, okay. So then you
watching everything and sending verbal, mental messages that they are insane.
So Zoot, as the key turned, you didn't necessarily see the key turning, but you did hear the stone behind you, and this wall panel did slide open, and you see a thin, skinny stone spiral staircase that just descends.
So
from
a
this
spiral staircase, not a dumbwaiter.
Not a dumbwaiter. This is a spiral staircase that descends down. The farthest you can see is just a black void.
Now, here's the thing. If this doesn't lead to where the dumbwaiter led to, then we're down a couple of bedrooms. We're down pretty much all of our bedrooms. If it does lead down there, let's make sure we grab our bedrolls before we get out of Haunted Mansion.
I forgot you threw all the fucking bedrolls.
We were just testing things out.
We can get him back, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
All right. Well, everyone follow behind
I
me.
still
The
don't
spooky
quite
children
understand what
aren't
the point of
invited.
it is. Why wouldn't you just use a blanket and a pillow? What is it for?
I say to Rose or Willa or whoever's possessing my sister. My sister is still in there, yeah.
Willa, you can respond.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I think she just needed somewhere to go where she felt safe.
Okay.
But I think she's going to help us. Right,
Okay.
Rose?
And you just feel a warmth
Yeah.
in you. You don't hear her voice in your head. But Isadora, as you're leaving the room, you hear the tiny voice of Thorn behind you. And he just says, please don't leave me.
Oh, of course, darling. Hey, would you like to come?
We are
What
like,
did I just say?
we literally have a ghost show now. I love this. It's like ghost hunters, but it's just us, and we never get anywhere. We just get possessed.
And he
Zoot says, everyone behind me, except for the ghost children, turns around and sees Isadora leading the ghost children out of the room.
and sort of you see the specter of Thorn follows you, Isadora. Doesn't reach out to you. He just sort of follows you.
I'm okay. You can if you want to. I don't mind if it'll be safer for you or nicer. I don't know what the.
Just go with
Have to. All right, come along, darling. You remind me very much of my youngest nephew. Well, my second youngest nephew, Miles. The youngest is still a baby, so not him. You're much older. You're much more grown up.
The ghost of Thorn is just looking at you. Didn't get any of that. So, what are you doing, y'all?
I send another
Going
message
down
through
the
the dice. Yeah, I will definitely lead the expedition down the stairs, but about halfway down the stairs, I will send a message through the dice. So Isadora hears,
I hate you. You ghost courting lunatic.
I can't hear any of this. This is just an angry conversation that's in secret.
I'm just clutching the dice, and I just hear the little whispers of ghost children fleeting down the hallway. It's terrifying. It's my worst nightmare. I'm,
You can't hear Rose though. She's in me.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're going down, Tyler, I think.
Okay. As you descend down the stairs, single file, you land in
Oh no.
a tight hallway with dirt and stone floor, stone walls on the sides. It smells old, musty. The walls next to you sort of drip condensation. Cobwebs sort of obscure your entire view as you enter this hallway. And you get a sense that you're not supposed to be here. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Taking the children to the basement.
Taking the ghost kids to the basement.
Oh
Just
boy.
Inviting them into our bodies.
Who was it that said that the children were ghosts when we were in the piano room?
Me.
Isadora
Oh, shit. You
said,
looked out the fucking window
everybody's
and were like,
fucking,
"There they are.
everybody's
They're
fucking
following."
dead. They're all fucking ghosts. No one's
We
alive.
completely swapped.
And Zoo was like, "No."
I said, no, they're real. We
Look,
must go save the
bodies
children.
out on the road.
And I ate
Save
my
the
words.
children. But the children were already dead.
Uh,
So thanks everybody for joining us. We'll be back here next week, same bad time, 7:30 Eastern on Wednesday, to pick this up with the basement of whatever strange place these four dumb dummies have found themselves in.
5. I'm technically 2 people now.
You are technically
Also
2 people
6,
now.
because Thorn is still with us.
True.
He is. So anybody got any plugs before we sign off for the evening?
I can plug a number of things that are happening, but I'll let Kelsey plug the wiki one. So right now over in the Quelmar community, if you are on our Discord or on our Facebook, sign-ups are currently underway for 2 campaigns. One of them is online. The other one is in Pennsylvania, but it's sign-ups to be a special guest star who gets basically Skyped into the in-person game and gets broadcast on a big TV. They are both very exciting opportunities for anybody looking for a table in July. So go sign up for either of those. Matt's is he's looking for like a campaign. He's looking for like real players like this. So if you want to do something like this, go sign up for Matt's thing. If you just want to play a one-shot and play the client in a murder mystery, go sign up for the TV thing, the thing I'm running.
The James is running.
Yes, James is running that one.
Yes. But there is another set of signups, if Kelsey wants to say something about that went up today.
Yeah. So we're very excited. We're doing Quelmar's very first WikiFest Jamathon. So basically what's going to happen is, are you lazy? Did you ever want to write stuff, or did you ever not want to write stuff and just like work off the backs of others? This is for you. Basically, you can do whatever you want. You can write, you can play, you can DM, or you could just do one of those things. So we're basically giving you about a week, 4 days to write stuff and post it onto the wiki. And then our voluntold DMs and players who volunteer or sign up to be a part of this will get magically assigned to their respective games, and then whatever is played revolves precisely around what is created, the content that is created for the wiki website that we have. It's going to be a lot of fun. I bet we're going to have some pretty stupid entries.
Sweet little baby boy James is gonna make an appearance.
Oh, it's most definitely. And so if you're interested in being a part of this, it's going to be happening later in July. And just go. There's an event form up on the Facebook page. We'll get it into the Discord very soon. And just fill out the Google form so we know kind of like what your interest is in the Jam Fest, what you'd like to do in it, if you need help learning about how to maneuver our wiki, all that good stuff. So be sure to check it out. It's going to be a great time. And yeah, that's all I got.
I've got 2.5.
Yeah, go.
My signups are opening up next week for my fall Quelmar campaign. Teaser, it's called Metagame. It's going to be set in at least 2, maybe 3 different systems. Primarily Dungeon World, another Powered by the Apocalypse game. I am a slut for Powered by the Apocalypse. It will be digital, so just join our Facebook group and our Discord if you're into that shit. Also, Friday night, we're doing Civ in the Discord. Brendan has created a beautiful map based off Quelmar. I think there are probably still spots. I don't know. Check out the Discord if you want to play a big friendly Civ game. And then James or Leanna, do one of you guys want to give a QuelmarCon mention?
Liana?
Yeah, so you guys, I was actually pulling up to look at the date now. We are organizing a QuelmarCon. We're putting together the itinerary for the weekend, but we are looking at all getting together in this beautiful house in Spring Mills, Pennsylvania. Well, it's actually more like a lodge. Like, it's just this really big place where we are going to play.
It's beautiful.
It's so gorgeous.
There's a hot tub.
Yeah, it's a whole lodge. But we're gonna play things like, you know, D&D, and maybe we'll even LARP. Who knows? So if you're interested, I think James posted it on Facebook. The date that we're looking at is June 10th through June 12th, 2022. So you got some time to plan. We would love to see you. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get together like this. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah,
Woo!
It's going to be massive.
So many things.
It's gonna be. We're really going 0 to 100 with this QuelmarCon thing, aren't we? we went from 7 players in James's house to 30 players in James's house to lodge.
Buying a
God
lodge.
knows something. I mean, it went up like 3 hours ago, and we got like 20 people coming RSVP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And the lodge itself, I will mention this. I don't know if this is mentioned, but the lodge itself can sleep 26 people. So it is one of those things where you can come up for the convention, stay on site at the convention. It is for all intents and purposes a real convention. If we had booked like a Marriott instead of a lodge, it's just a convention.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're doing it. It's real.
It's a real
It's a
ass thing, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
going to be really cool.
So
Maybe I'll also see if I can get some vendors.
That's I didn't even think about vendors.
Yeah, like see if I can. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Y'all,
I have
it's
a
like
to-do list.
we're like a real thing. It's weird.
We got a year. We got about a year.
We got time.
We got a year.
We got some
lot
time.
of stuff in between then and now. So stay tuned to the Quelmar Twitch channel. Stay tuned to the Quelmar Discord if you're not a member. Find us on Discord. Find us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. We're around. Send us messages. We'll add you to listservs and newsletters and get you hooked up with games and DMs if you want to play and all of these wonderful things. There's a lot going on in Quelmar right now. We're super excited. One last shout out I have to Jeff for the amazing design work that he did for us for this campaign. The title cards are all Jeff. The overlays are all Jeff. It's just baffling. And can't wait to see what else we have in store. So thanks everybody. We'll see you next week, and
Keep
Keep
rolling the dice.
hey.